He said, "Screw it, we're going."
I guess so.
RWO.
Yeah, somebody
Where'd Ken go?
conversation there.
Yeah, man. Talk about what a rude interruption. Thanks, Justin.
You're muted now.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
I hit the dab. I saw we need to go live. I just threw it to click the buttons.
Yeah.
He got nervous and started hitting buttons. That's how places get blew up nowadays. Someone gets nervous and hits a button, and then boom, there's a hole in the ground.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Who's in the chat?
We got Bill tonight already in the chats. We got Rob M. What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
What up, Rob?
Exotic World of Geckos. What's up, guys? What's up?
He's by us, Justin.
Wiz Tang fam, RO.
What up, bro?
Bro.
And we got old Capital City in here tonight as well.
Well,
Yeah.
Capital
Hey,
City.
What up, Richie?
Your donation.
Just so you gents on the panel here know his name. You call him Richie now.
Richie?
You still call him Capital?
I like Cat. I want to call him Cat.
Richie. Right, it is Richie.
All right, we'll call him Cat.
Cat. Nice short. You're Cat now, Ricky.
Richie.
All right, so can we announce what we just talked about and decided on about where the auction is going to be?
We'll do the announcement there, Kent.
Go ahead.
So on February 10th at 7 p.m., the auction for this guy over here, his wife, is going to be on this guy's channel, LMK Reptiles. And I'll be backstage, right? Bringing you all the nice goodies that you guys can bid on to help Stan and his wife Tiffany out.
We got some goodies too.
Yep, we got some goodies in there, guys. So, come on.
February 10th, my channel.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square. Come on.
And so there's like 30 to 40 things donated. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Today was her last treatment.
How'd that go?
Whoa, go ahead.
Yes.
Last treatment.
So it went all right. She got her little certificate, and so we got to wait until February. I think it's like 13th. We'll go back as long as because so after radiation, it still works in your body for another 8 weeks afterwards.
Right.
After your last treatment. So as long as things don't rest like it was for her, hopefully everything should be all right. She did get her MRIs and her CT scans done this week, so we're just waiting for results back on that. But you know, it's right now. It's like ups and downs. You know, like Tuesday when you guys seen her,
roller coaster,
and she said hi to everybody. She was good. Next morning she woke up and she was shitty again. You know, feeling in pain. Yeah. So. But the doctor did say today that, you know, with her kind of feeling progressive, that means that it should be working. You know, he said you might have some good days, you might have some bad days, but as long as it doesn't progress back to the way it was, everything should be kind of not clear, but better than where she was.
Right.
Yeah, but honestly, like at the end of the day, like that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna put a toll on her body here and there. So she's definitely fighting all that toll on her, and then she's good to go here. Once she gets reserved again, you know, it's back to the same shit, you know. So, but that's what the process is.
I'll be honest, she's antsy to come up and see Alex. Yeah, she's antsy. She's like, I want to come this weekend, but if I'm not feeling it, I'll go next weekend. Yeah. So she definitely wants to see you, Alex.
Yeah, I want to see her. Tell her I love her.
She's
She knows I love her.
yeah, she's sleeping.
Yeah, let her sleep. Let her rest.
Yeah, she took it, but she had her treatment today, and then she was sore today, so she came home, took her medicine, then she ate a little while ago, and then took her medicine for tonight, and then so she's kind of laying on her heat pad, sleeping, and just relaxing,
Yep.
Right.
As
Yeah.
long as she can sleep,
Like they
that's
said, the
good,
more sleep she can get, it's kind of good because it's healing while you're
Yeah.
sleeping. But
Yeah.
like she
Eating's
says,
good
I don't
too.
want to.
Giving
I
your
don't want
body
to be
that
in
fuel.
bed all the time,
Right.
Oh, trust me, Ken. I'm always on stand. Make sure her ass is eating. She needs to
Yeah.
be eating some type of
You're
liquids.
eating and
in
resting,
there.
you're healing.
She'd be smashing these right here now.
Heck yeah, that's good. The vitamin C
Yeah.
right there.
Go
Right.
good
At
ones.
least you didn't
Straight
just
out
hold
of
up a
Florida. Straight out of
That
Florida.
Florida quality orange is right there. Yeah, huh?
You're hurt. You're hurt.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Love
Then
it.
when it come out,
Damn, that makes me want.
Shoot. You gonna get some comments?
and I got her
Yeah,
some
you can down there
pineapple
just walk
today.
out back
So.
and find a tree.
We got one of the family members in the house now. Elias is in the house, guys.
What up,
What up,
Elias?
Elias? I'm going on.
Well, no, not really, Ken. But you can go. You could drive pretty much in any direction and find an orange grove somewhere, and it only take you a couple minutes to get a couple 5, 10, 15 of them in a bag, and thank you. Maybe leave a deposit on the ground, a couple dollars laying there.
Huh. They do
Because I don't
that
know
with
about up by
firewood
you,
up here.
but right by me, I can go like 15 minutes away, and there's a place that sells honey in Palaca. I don't know if you know where it is, Justin.
What is
On
Palaca?
100,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
it's a town. So, and this place has been selling honey for, from what I was told, like 20, 25 years. It's on the side of the road, and it's just you pull up, you take your jar, you leave your money.
Have you ever been to the Bulls Hit Ranch over there? Man, they got some hella good potato chips. That's what they actually was at. Bulls Hit, the blue bull you see going down, was that 16 or 17? That road 17 that you go down, you'll see the big blue bull, and it's called Bulls Hit Ranch. That actually was a potato chip. That was a potato chip farm, bro. And actually, like back in the day when I went to school, like there wasn't a store in Palaca you walked in and didn't see their potato chips in there. And like they still make them, supposedly not by as big of stock, but it's really cool to go up there and watch them, like get their like fresh, like I mean that's fresh as you can get in a town.
Well,
like
Florida's
that,
potatoes, man. Florida potato capital down here.
I thought Idaho was the potato capital.
It is, but there's a lot of potatoes produced in Florida. A lot of potatoes and a lot of cabbage.
And
I mean, a lot.
Those kettle chips they have, man. That shit, them kettle chips they have is like my mouth.
I could go someplace right now and show you like just field on top of field on top of field of cabbage and broccoli.
Oh hell yeah! Yep.
So Ken, those weird names you hear, Ken. A lot of those towns were named after Indians. So there's a town called Palaca. There's a town called Wallacka. So there's
we got some weird shit up here.
Not
I know.
Say Wiki
Crescent City.
Crescent City, you know. So like we're the old
Susquehanna Valley.
What else? Yeah.
But we're considered like we're considered
Satsuma.
But we're considered like the Indian and Pilgrim state. Like we had like in St. Augustine, the village, you know what I'm saying? Like what is it, the fort in St. Augustine? So you got a lot of like
oldest wooden school in the country, I believe, is in St. Augustine on George Street.
The smart Pilgrims. They didn't come up north. They kept going south to the nice weather.
To the islands where the fish was.
I'm gonna have to go there and take a picture of the school so I can post it and show you guys.
Where was it? It was at P.T. Barnum, the circus guy. He's got that estate right there on the like Gulf or Ocean. That was one of the dopest places I've ever been.
Oh yeah,
like, pure opulence, right? This guy had pianos and marble and all sorts of stuff, in addition to all the animals.
We have the old what was it? We have the old Al Capone house down the street from my house where they used to bring in all the moonshine and liquor back in the days. Like before the liquor was actually legal and the beer and all that. Like they used to run it in a boat back behind the house, which they won't like allow a lot of people like they don't even let nobody purchase the house, I think now. But it's like an old, old castle.
Historical.
Well, they won't because they're scared of whoever purchased it, what they're gonna find in that fucking house. Because I mean, he ran whores to that house. He ran everything in that house. Like,
Oh,
that
come
was
on, you remember when Geraldo? No, you don't, because I don't either. Because I don't think I was alive. But Geraldo was out there, in the Al Capone vault.
Oh, jeez.
And I was there.
Not
Justin and I were-
Not
Rivera.
Geraldo.
Not the whole Geraldo. Geraldo.
But yeah, down there in Florida, you also have Cigar City, Ybor City, all sorts of.
Yep.
They got
Plant City. Plant City is a lot of strawberries. Plant City.
And you also got like ostrich farms and like all the where the carnies hang out when they're not up here doing their tours.
I'll tell you, man, I don't know what's going on lately, but so I go down this road. It's called 100. So, it's a state road. And there's a lot of fields through there that used to just be just bare fields, man. And all of a sudden, like in the last year, bro, the beef cattle that's been put on those fields out there is insane. I don't know why, but I could tell you, man, it is a lot of beef cattle out there.
Is it like free range stuff or like normal?
Yeah, they're all free range, walk around. I'm talking these fields are probably 40, 50, 60 acre fields.
Where's this at?
And I'm just talking right on 100 between Satsuma and Benel.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm just talking field on top of field, bro. Like crazy amount of cattle now.
But those are those big ass estate farms where they're huge as shit out there. Like those are those estate farms where like you see like the sign of the farm up front and it takes you 20 minutes to drive back to the house,
I don't see there ain't no farms like that out there. That's the crazy part.
So it's just the fields then. Because where I know in Benel,
bro, there's like one tiny little farm that I see on that whole entire road, bro. And there's no way all that cattle is his. I mean, there's a lot of cattle out there, bro.
It could be. Because I'm telling you, out in Benel, it's all estate. I mean, they got fucking land out there.
Yeah. Well, so the guy that owns Jack Link's Jerky owns from 100 all the way back to Dead Lake before you hit Water Oak.
See what I'm saying?
He owns like I think it's 12 or 1,800 acres out there. It's a crazy amount of land he owns.
Some of those farms, how it's 20-minute ride to the house from the entrance gate. It's a 20-minute ride to the house from the entrance gate.
Yeah, but is it all grazing land? Like, I mean, if it's not prime land, but just for grazing, I mean, I get that. I mean, lots of people do that out west, especially with the government lands. You have like Eamon Bundy and all that do, they ranch on public lands. Get some funny shit going on, but Florida, I don't really know if they have something similar where you can have a kind of property, but it's public, but you have like cattle. I don't know. I'm not too familiar.
Well, here in Florida, it's like it's so you can have a horse. Like Justin has enough property in his backyard. He can have a horse there.
I can have a horse.
Like most states, you got to have an acre, 5 acres. You can have a horse in your yard down here, man. I go to Benel. There's people got horses in their fenced-in yard. I'm like, there ain't enough room in that yard for a dog, and you got a horse in there?
There's actually a house. There's a house down the street from my house that has many horses in their front yard where they actually go. We've seen it right there in Cortez. So
I'd hate to clean up their poop every day.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff where if it's zoned
snake shit times 10.
Well, they got some companies up here called pooper scoopers. I'd definitely be calling them up and like, hey, come clean up this horse shit.
Yeah.
But see, I also know here you can have tree farms. Like I could buy a piece of property and put a little tree farm on it here, and not have to pay taxes all year. Yeah, you don't have to pay
now you have a farm.
Right. I don't have to pay taxes.
There is a certain somebody who's very important in this country.
You can call the state, and the state will actually put the tree farm on there for you, I believe. And then you don't have to pay the taxes or nothing. They take care of it and come cut the trees off. They have access to that property, etc.
Yeah. We do that.
So you don't have to pay taxes on it. It's all it is.
Yeah, we have that with like fishing and various other things where you don't pay taxes to allow public access. But there is actually somebody over in New Jersey, very prominent, that has a golf course. That is not a golf course. It's actually a farm. Because he has the right amount of animals on that
golf course. Yep.
Yeah. And I think that stuff, kind of stuff, is bullshit.
Four smack crack.
It's
Oops,
how the
I hit a
rich get away
cow.
with shit, man. It's what do you think Trump did? You a loophole and got away with it.
He also has a mausoleum on that golf course. But anyway, I wanted to say that without saying that was him. But he's like 6 goats and it's fun.
Well, he's also got a church.
He's
He's
now
got a
goats.
farm.
But yeah, I just can't stand that. Like, if you're gonna have a farm, have a fucking farm. Pardon my language. Have a working farm. Don't have.
I'd rather
Elias,
just
you're
have
so
a dirt
short. What do you
bike.
need? What do you need? One of those Norwegian dwarf goats.
Look,
Elias wants to ride on.
Elias.
No, just give me a dirt bike. I don't trust donkeys or horses or stuff like that. I just don't know.
No, but if
I'm like jabbing the wrong way. Next thing you know, I'm laying on my back. Whack.
you have a
all
big
about
estate,
building the relationship.
goats will cut your grass for you. So you have multiple acreage. Goats are like awesome.
Yeah, they will.
Eat everything. And you know, you're not running your lawnmower or whatever from your fields. They're just gonna maintain it for you. I have no problem with having goats just on a golf course and like a pen to have it be a
What
farm.
up, David?
But yeah, if I had the land and I could get away with whatever,
David.
I didn't want to be on here too long because I am still recovering from.
Right. I know a guy that's got about what I'd say 200-300 guinea pigs running around his yard, and they eat his grass for him.
Oh,
You have guinea hens; they'll take care of your neighborhood's tick population. They're
Yep.
awesome.
Where's that,
Yeah,
Rob?
guineas love
People are
pigs.
renting out their
They'll eat the
goat
hell out of
herds.
things.
right?
What's Rob up on you guys?
Yeah, Rob's a PA guy.
You guys got people up there renting out goat herds to clear fields?
Yeah, you need your grass mowed. There's people that have goats. I don't know if it's actually PA, but yeah, I mean they'll chew up your grass. I mean they eat anything. I mean, the means of them are eating like tin cans, right?
Check it out. This is IE tuna. You see how pink still? It's supposed to be pink still. When you grill it, that's IE tuna. You know how it is, Stan. You ever had IE tuna?
That looks
Come on,
like
man.
raw fish to me.
I eat
It's not
sushi.
raw,
What do you
it's grilled.
think?
Ahi. That is a yellowfin.
Yep.
It's the best tuna for sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we can't really get bluefin here.
Really? You can't even get bluefin there?
Well, I mean, we can, but most of the time they catch it and sell the good shit to Japan.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, ahi is good, and yellowfin. And there's one other one that's, I think bonino is still like a tuna.
Right. Can't you literally grill it like a minute to a minute and a half each side?
Yeah, you see where it gets like that much of coating.
Brown. Right. Exactly.
And it's still got to be like cool in the middle.
Exactly.
Look at Elias said
Bull python.
they kept the
Bull
grass
python.
low and hopped on top of my dad's truck.
Shout out to Big Sammy the Bull.
Yeah.
Hashtag MIP.
Can't see it.
Uh-oh, what you got?
F&A.
Justin's got.
Oh, you got the F&A shirt? All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I got some
Shout out
soap
Fred
love.
and AJ. Good people over there.
Oh, we
I
can,
got some Rick and Morty.
I should be blowing you guys up. I'm sorry.
Boom.
Rick and Morty.
I just started Rick watching
Show it
Rick
off,
and Morty
Stan.
not
Show
long
it
ago.
off.
Oh, he's got the Nicole cancer hat. All
Show
right,
the,
I
show
like
the
it.
shirt off. There we go.
That's
Come
what I'm
on.
talking
Bull pythons. Let's do it.
You heard? Big shout out to Sammy. Big shout out to Lady Tiz.
Love it.
Love it, love it, love it.
And I love how they match, like we just all go hand in hand.
Come on, Ken. Show it out. What
We're
you got?
amazing.
F&A.
Nice.
I
Big
feel
shout
like
out
that-
to
that
Fred and
shirt had more
AJ.
color.
Hey,
AJ.
if anybody that's watching ain't subscribed to Fred and AJ, head over. They need like 90-some more subscribers to hit that 1,000. So come on.
Do it.
My shirt is from when Widespread Panic headlined the Peach Festival. So
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I love it.
It seems like you went to a lot of those.
I like the
beach
tie-dye shirt.
yeah, that's what my like eight of them posters over there. Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I used to go to them festivals all the time. Get really.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Then you got Alex over there. Shout out to Rick and Morty.
Woo woo!
And
With a new
Flo.
voice.
Morty and Soflo.
My buddy Ethan. Come on.
Yup.
What
Look,
up?
I need to up my reptile gear.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What? What are
This is
you
what we're gonna
doing?
do.
This will be good.
What kind of
Up close and
sport?
personal with Alexandra.
Yikes. This guy, look, you can't give him control of nothing.
I'm having fun over here now.
Yeah, right?
Take the sticks away. Take the sticks away, Alex. Take the sticks away.
Yeah.
Justin, you fired, not blowing people up. Kent not blew. Well, yeah, Justin just started doing this thing, so.
Can't
never
not
He's
lose.
trying to figure
Why
it
y'all
out.
giving him a hard time? He's just new.
I gotta do it for
Oh,
mine.
okay.
I'll remind you how to do it.
Who ain't
Someone
blue? I
had
got
to.
you.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know where Devin is. Devin didn't pop in yet. He said he was supposed to pop in.
He just popped in. He's right above
Yeah,
the
Devin
lines.
actually just popped in.
Oh, I didn't see him. Sorry.
Right, show.
He's right above.
Where's Vance at? And Jesus.
Sorry. I know Jesus always wants to be on the podcast.
Well, that's not
I don't know. Maybe he sold some nice guns. Got happy. I don't know. Or got tired of us.
There's my boy. There's my boy.
Well, he wanted to come up Tuesday, and I was like, well, it's not the right time, Jesus. Sorry, this ain't the right show.
Wrong T-Day.
You blue
It's
crap.
Tuesday, not
Thank you.
Thursday.
You're
Blue.
I run it. Ooh.
Wow.
See, that's what I can't stand. It's like we have so many more tasty animals than like beef cattle, right? Venison.
Oh,
You just gotta learn
So,
how to
like-
eat it.
a couple years ago, I kind of made it a tradition that I like to have rib roast on Christmas. And I got like almost a 5-pound rib roast for $20. It had one of them clearance stickers on it. Yeah, I think the one of the persons in the store wanted to come hide it and get it when they got off. Well, I dug through and I found that thing.
Yeah, you've honestly, I live by myself, right? So the best thing
Look
I
at
do,
this time for me.
I go to the grocery
Whoa.
store and I find that yellow tag, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You sell it today.
Well, Ken, that's good for you. What's everybody else eating?
Well, I don't know. Look how much that fucker
Hold on, hold on.
was.
Hold on, Kent. We got you.
It was on sale and on sale.
Oh, is that from Giant?
Yeah.
The bonus buy? Yeah. They just had
And it
a
had
bunch
a yellow sticker on it. I got it for like $27. It's normally $75.
$33.33.
Hey, cut it
I gotta
out.
quit moving.
But I mean, look at the price savings, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got it cheaper than that because it had a yellow sticker on it. When I ring it up, that lady came over at the register and looked at it to see if I was like doing something stupid, and I was like, "That sticker's on there,
Hey, Rob, don't.
Merry Christmas to you.
Don't talk about Robin.
right? You can take me off blast now.
No.
This is gonna be some good shit here.
I don't want to. I wanted to keep you there.
Hey, Ken, you need some rosemary, garlic, some other herbs. Just lather it. And,
Yeah, I'll roast it with some herbs.
and then
That's my plan.
cook it on low. Add some butter. Make a
Yeah,
stew.
cooking on low all day. I'll probably start cooking that thing at like midnight Christmas Eve or something like that. I get
You're
back
gonna
from mom's all splashed up.
We're gonna roast you.
My dad does a prime rib and like
Lakers.
Baker.
yeah, we have some cool things to eat on Christmas. Then New Year's, he's disowned me for New Year's, and he has lobster with his buddies. My mom.
Well, I mean, I kind of get it. I mean, lobsters with the buddies.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's him, his his best friend, his wife, and my mom. They don't have to deal with me or the kids and dogs and whatever. I just go hang out with my buddies.
Hell yeah.
David, that would be me. I'd know everybody.
My dad names a new dog. Of all the goats?
All 200. And he probably ain't even playing. And I'd be the same way. Ask him. He's always like, who did we get that snake from? Or what is this snake's name? I'm like,
They can have serial number 5-600123 A B
Don't
C D
insult
E
my
F
babies
G.
like
That's what I have. And then I have one that has a funny name every now and then.
Did anyone get any Christmas presents for themselves coming in?
Not this
we
year.
got a freedom breeder rat coming.
Oh,
A rat
mine
rack.
ain't quite that nice.
Alex, did Justin show you that Cresty?
Yes. I was the one that replied with all the heart eyes. That was me.
I picked up an HRA
Give me the phone.
genetic stripe pet hypo female.
What?
Hell yeah.
Has
Hell
anybody seen that like quad codom triple het female Canova posted for $850?
Rob, I actually got
I'm
it
about
on
to blow Rob up on that.
I was actually, Rob, I got that on the 50% off on Black Friday. So I only paid like $350, I think, with shipping all the way from California to Florida.
Yeah, well, normally it's like $700 shipping. They'll hit you for that shipping. It's
Yep.
But I mean, it is what it is. You know, I've heard a couple people complaining about it. They, get their ARS rack and it's like, $3,000 or whatever, and then they get hit with a $700 shipping charge.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So the best way to do.
I talked to a lot of big rat breeders. I could say that some that have ARS and some that have freedom breeder. And ARS is more sharper. Like the nipples for the water valves, from what I heard, pop out a lot easier compared to the freedom breeder. So I just went the freedom breeder route. I just talked to a lot of people that are like freedom breeder ARS and just chose my own option and my own opinion when I heard from everybody else. So it's kind of what I went with the freedom breeder.
That's the way to do it, right? You get the Black Friday discount to be able to get it
Right.
shipped across the entire freaking country.
Exactly.
Well, you can also the easiest way, if you don't want to pay any shipping and you ain't needing it like
Right.
ASAP, you order it, you go to the closest show that they're going to, and it's free shipping.
When
You go there, you pick your rack up, and you leave.
So
What's that?
When it's by a show close to you, up here in Pennsylvania, we have Sea Serpents. That's the best racking stuff we can get delivered to a show.
Right.
To my knowledge.
Mid Florida.
I've never seen ARS or freedom breeder at a show.
You go to Tenley, they'll be there.
I gotta rip my mid Florida.
You go to Tenley, they'll be there.
Yeah, right. Now, see, that wouldn't be too bad. I mean,
You go
that's
to
only
Daytona,
like
they'll be there.
within 10
You go
hours.
to
I can get
Arlington?
Tenley. I think it's 8.
Oh yeah,
Hey, that drives a whole lot cheaper than that $700 in shipping, right?
Right.
To drive it back.
You can rent a U-Haul and drive there and still pull it home with your Subi, no problem. In a little
my
8-foot
Subi, I'll get a
U-Haul.
trailer hook up on that thing, and I'll just over it.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I'll
That'd be a
strap
whole lot cheaper.
I'll strap it to the roof. I don't care. I'll ratchet strap that thing to the roof, and we're out.
So if Ken and I do it, it means I'm taking the trailer to freaking Tinley and bringing it back. So might as well just go straight out to ARS. If we're gonna go through all that.
We could go straight to ARS in Indianapolis. You're right.
I could say a buddy of mine did ARS, and he's in Miami, and he definitely got cheaper on shipping. But that's because ARS is closer than Freedom Breeder.
Yeah, they're in Indianapolis, Indiana.
So that's the only reason why. But I believe, to me, in my opinion, that's the only reason why he went there. And I'm like, to what, save a few $100? Like, I'd rather get the better quality in my opinion, than I am, ARS. Like, don't get me wrong, I love ARS. Snake wise, I will rock ARS snake racks, but I will not rock ARS rat racks. I'm gonna do Freedom Breeder for my rat racks. This is how I'm gonna do.
I mean, I still.
See, I would build my own rat racks. I mean, I would build it. I would rather order the snake racks and build rack racks, because you don't got to be as, accurate, and you don't have to put heat tape in it. Really, you just got to have it in conditioned space.
Correct. Oh yeah,
I do.
Built hella sweet ones. We built some sweet ass ones. They're gonna be
I do like the ARS mini one.
Yeah, that's nice. I do like their product. I can't knock any of them. My mentor, Chris from CR Reptiles, he has both. He has ARS and Freedom Breeder. He likes the ARS snake racks better, but I don't know about the rat racks, because he builds his own. But
Justin, you ever hear of Perry, Florida?
ARS racks were better.
Perry, Florida? Yeah. I've heard of Perry, Florida.
How far is it?
That's like, I believe Perry's like 3 hours. And that's closer towards the Panhandle. That's closer towards the Panhandle too.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm about
You
to tell
lived here
right
your
now,
whole life.
I have. It's
Yeah,
120
so-
miles. Two and a, two,
So-
two, so 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
So Ken, remember the last time you said when we were talking about finding stuff
Yeah, I
on
told you,
Craigslist,
Panhandle. It is
right?
Panhandle.
Right.
So you know me, right? I'm a
All right.
Craigslist. I'm shopping on Craigslist. We're searching around. I find somebody who's selling their whole collection. Now, obviously, they had to have been vending. They had to have, but they didn't give their name because they have 4 70-30 ARS racks, a hybrid 130. They have 60 breeder females, 40 breeder males, 50 subadults, 60 hatchlings, and they're
Wait,
willing.
what the
They're getting out of the hobby. They're selling everything.
Yeah,
Or-
but
Or they will trade for a car or a motorcycle.
does it
So wait,
depend on the car?
where's this at? And have you sent me the
He's
link?
like, wait, hold up, time.
It's in
mean,
Perry, Florida.
I can
It's a
tow down
Fairfield.
a working Honda
I'd
Civic.
give up a car for them rats.
I need them racks.
What was that,
I need
Craft?
them racks.
I mean, I can tow down a Honda Civic and probably still make money on that deal. You
So I
know,
got a Ford Ranger. You want it? I got a Ford
It
Ranger.
they said in the ad that they have. It says in the ad that they've invested over 60K.
Well, I ain't got a 60K. That Ranger ain't worth.
Well, I know, I understand that, and they obviously know that
They
they're not going to
obviously know
get
they ain't getting
60K back.
Yeah, they obviously know that they ain't getting 60K back.
But they
They'd
said
be
they're
lucky to
moving
get
on
30,
to
to
a
be
new
honest.
hobby, is what the ad said. So I don't know what the new hobby would be, but
they probably want that 60K, like whatever that investment is. So you have to probably buy their whole thing and then deal with that. If you want.
well, it doesn't really. It says they'd like to sell it all at once, but it did say we'll separate. Racks will go last once all the animals are gone,
That's usually how it goes. I mean, if it's
which
the
makes
right,
sense. I mean,
if it's the
Yeah.
right deal with the right animals.
PK, my brother.
Hey, KK.
What, Kyle?
What kind?
You want me to send you the link? I could send the link.
I ain't driving that with a 60K car.
I'm talking to Justin.
Yeah, send me a link. I want to see what they want for these racks.
Stan, Kyle
Someone's
has
had to
been
give an old work
talking
truck.
nonstop.
That's what's up. Sweet.
I'm surprised you can't hear him in the background.
He's getting used to it. That's why.
Whose doggy was licking water earlier,
Licking water?
or was it mine?
Ooh.
If it was
Must
mine,
be yours.
I say probably was yours. Mine's got like the
heard it
nose
on
with
the-
slobber bowl, so you wouldn't even hear them drinking their water.
Big shout out. Big shout out
Yeah.
to Candy Creations. Big shout out.
Bosa. We got
You,
Bosa now.
Have they
Big
donated?
shout out to Candy Creations.
That's awesome. I love it. And show them the grip on the bottom. Don't you got to show everything.
Yeah, and it's got the grip on the bottom.
Okay,
And
now
the grip.
turn
It has
off
a
the
cat.
light. I'm just kidding.
Now
Oh,
go turn
oh.
off the light.
Hold up.
And she sends it with the straw and the cleaner.
Yes.
Wait, so
And she also sends the coasters.
We got coasters even.
Yes, sir.
Love that.
did that
And
shells?
yep, she also sent the wife this too, though.
Yep.
This is
grand
pretty cool.
finale.
So she sent the wife this here,
Pew, 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 pew.
and then if you turn it around, I don't know how she got our picture, but she managed to put our picture in there as well.
Oh, how sweet.
How awesome.
Look at
It's a
those
big
two
shout
crazy
out to
kids.
Candy.
I love that so much. And I'm actually putting this up right now because this is perfect timing for this.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Kike. Appreciate you, brother.
I forget what it's at. Let me go see.
I haven't even looked. I couldn't even tell you.
So speaking of the bump 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 and all that, I have a buddy that owns has his own recording studio in his house. He does he's a drummer and shit. Now somehow I've been doing a YouTube channel and how I want like sound effects. He's like, bro, I got soundboards at the house that can do voiceovers, all that. I got extra ones. So he sent me a picture of one. So next time he comes by, he's gonna bring me one so we could do sound effects. I can change our mouth to the chipmunk, or at least our mic to chipmunk, all that shit.
Oh, like what Billy does?
Kind of what
The
Billy does. Yeah.
Father.
Oh man,
You already know.
It's actually kind of cool. He's like, bro, I can go around my garage and get you. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, I don't even know how to work. He's like, I'll come to your house, I'll bring it to you and teach you how to work. I was like, what? Come on.
What is this box used for?
That's for a mic. That's for
a mic.
Focus right. That's sick as shit.
the microphone
Focus
goes
That's for a good mic.
Yeah, get you a Shure mic. Go order you a Shure mic to plug into that and plug that bitch to your computer and come on. You got the best mic out
All right, so hold on.
Hold that
Before
thing back up there. I want to see
before you order a Shure mic, you got a Guitar Center by you?
No.
You don't have a Guitar Center by you?
Oh,
You got
yeah,
it.
but I don't know how to play guitar.
Player,
No. Well, what I'm going to tell you is you go to Guitar Center and they'll have tons of different mics
All right.
from cheap to super high quality.
Okay, so that can go. Ken, send me all the details on that with the inputs, outputs, whatever. I'll find whatever can hook up, keep, and works.
Here, it just goes
It's
right
a
to your computer.
Frostbite
Hold on.
Scarlet Solo.
Yes. That's actually what Adam Proper Royals uses is a Focusrite.
Adam's also a musician, so he had all the other stuff.
No, this is what he uses. That's the whole Focusrite. If I can get it to. That's the whole Focusrite.
Well, put yourself on solo. Put yourself on solo.
I got a mic to plug into this. I got the mic and everything to plug into it.
It plugs in.
Well, what are you doing then?
It'll plug in.
I don't know how to hook this shit up.
So what I saw was you have the plugins, and it's got a USB.
Yes, it'll go USB to your computer.
Yeah, in the back. That was a like printer cable looking thing.
Yes, yeah, it'll have everything that you need. Focusrite right there. It is sick, and that's exactly everything he uses. I've been over there seeing his whole setup.
Yeah, so on the back right there, you have a USB. Looks like
Jesus.
Right there, and
that will go to
audio outputs. Like
that has two ends on it. One has that end, and one has a USB in on the other end, and I'll plug into.
Yeah, but that's like a printer cable, right?
Yes, it's kind of like a printer cable. Yes.
Yeah. So USB B to USB A.
Right. Yes.
And USB A would go into your computer. So you exactly on the front side into that.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna have to do this off air one day, and I'm gonna have to get all the connections and because I got wires and all kinds of shit. I got the wires, I got everything for it.
You can adjust your mic volume, everything. Like that thing's thick, and then it even has a little tap glow button on the front that you hit when you want to mute. Like it's cool.
So
I've seen that.
That's how he played his guitar that one time when he was on with Ray. So he got linked in, and it sounded decent.
Yep. I've gone over his house and seen it all. I'm like taking pictures of it. My bro, he's like, just fucking get it all.
Honestly, that's
I've
how
been buying stuff slowly.
When I started, I was using all my like stuff to record on the computer, playing music. And I changed, computers and hookups. But I had a similar setup, so I get that. YouTube University Ken.
I'm here. I'm just trying to block this heat vent off so it ain't blowing right in my face.
Fucking Ken over there's got the best ass mic set up and shit, and he ain't even using it.
I don't know how. I don't know how to hook this shit up.
I don't
Ken.
have any.
Get you a damn computer.
I'm like computer illiterate as fuck.
Ken, do you have daughters that live with you?
Yeah, you have daughters.
They don't know how to hook that shit up.
All right, come on.
They can only tell me like how to do certain shit, but they can't hook any of this stuff up.
Look, you wave like a $20 or $40 bill, $20. Look, I need this shit figured out.
We can find a mic for it quick. Hold on. I ain't got no where it's at.
It's probably got a Focusrite mic with it, which is sick. Those things are actually sweet. Those mics aren't bad.
This is my mic right here. Boop, boop,
Nice.
boop.
I'm rocking the HyperX. That's sweet, Stan.
That looks like a studio. Well,
It's a Elgato Wave 3.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh.
And you're clear, even when it's set beside you over the side, I can still hear everything you're fucking saying.
I do want to get the boom now for it and the filter.
No. Got old Don in the house.
You're late.
Kurt.
You real late, son. Oh no, who let this guy in?
All right, we're going to block him right now. We're kicking him off.
You better not. That's brother Kurt.
You can't do that.
If anything, we'll just leave him at the airport.
Yeah. Remember Uber.
Oh boy.
And you want
Give him the address.
You're gonna get one of them hood ass.
Well, he doesn't know the address, so you got to give him the Uber address.
You'll get some hood ass Uber to try to sell you crack at the same time.
Yikes.
So I got what you need before you get there.
Yeah.
As he pops open the glove box, you're thinking he's giving you a candy bar.
I found the cord, but I gotta find the
There you
mic
go.
yet.
Okay.
See?
Look, step
right.
one. Step
All
one.
right,
I'll
come
be
on.
back. I gotta find the mic.
He's got the box. He's got the cords. He just needs the mic now. He's moving on up, moving on up. Come on, Ken.
He's not gonna find a guitar or something. I don't know.
He's going to come out with the cowboy hat that he needed 3 weeks ago. I found a cowboy hat, guys.
That was last week.
Well, last week, 3 weeks ago, same but different.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Same.
Shit, sometimes I don't remember what day it is. Stanley has to tell me.
Jesus.
Why ain't Jesus on here? He has the link. What you doing,
Because
Jesus?
he's slacking and procrastinating. Hopefully
I
he's
ain't
got
making-
that. Hopefully he's got that 3D printer going for a pew pew.
Or pew pew.
well,
Kurt, I'm not making you blue.
I don't know if we can talk about that. Hey, Kurt's still here.
You tell him you're not going to make him blue. He's just going to say, "That's okay. I'm always a black sheep."
So, Kurt has donated, eggs and whatnot before. Forgive the section.
Watching Ken fuck up on live.
So, Kurt is donating a choice of eggs. He wasn't too. He fucked up with comments on, what the pairings were for the eggs he was donating or your choice. But this is a pastel that I got from him, from an egg donation way back when for Iron Dog, and she's pretty nice, which is why she's still here, right?
Kurt, I know you're in the chat. I don't mean to cut you off, Kraft, but Kurt, if you're in the chat, if you heard anything from Iron Dog, anybody?
I have not.
I've shot him some messages and no replies. Everything okay, Kurt? I know you know more than I do.
Is his other channel Natural Instincts? If anybody knows.
No, that's Justin. That's Justin.
Justin's other one. Okay. I've heard from
Yeah,
Justin. Not anything.
Yeah.
Chris.
Justin and Trish still doing their Tuesday show.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know. I don't think I've heard anything from Iron Dog after his move. Yeah, he had mentioned some things when he won a snake from me that he sent to Iron Dog. But after that, I haven't heard anything.
Weird. Kurt hasn't heard anything either, huh?
I can't find it right now, but I'll get it this week.
Because we used to talk a bit, and then didn't. So I don't know. Maybe Justin knows something.
Not me, right?
No.
That's I'm like, wait, this is
Justin
another
from My Animal House.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Animal
Okay.
House.
I
Oh my
hadn't heard.
god! Like
He was on
many.
it's on Brian's thing. Milk carton kids or whatever.
Yeah, but I reached out to him when he did that on the old Milk Carton Chronicles, and so at that time it was Kurt, Iron Dog, and TNT.
And Todd.
Yeah, and I reached out to all three of them, which I knew Kurt was. I know Kurt was. Man, come on.
sure he's busy.
I wasn't even worried about him. I know he's doing his thing, and he was just
What up,
laying
Brock?
backstage for a little bit and doing his thing. But then I talked to Todd, and Todd said the same thing. You know, just family and taking a little break. And then Iron Dog said everything was good. He went nowhere.
Hell
But
yeah.
or actually, I don't think it was Iron Dog. I think it
Found the
was
cord.
Kurt, Rob, and Todd.
That's the cord.
It was
the cord.
And
That's the
this
cord.
just goes right into the computer,
only 3 people.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
This is correct.
and then the mic gets plugged in here,
Yep.
and
Correct.
then get hung up.
Correct.
And then I could run that mic through my computer.
Correct.
through
Yes.
the thing on the back.
And you can use actually a little stand like this, so you don't have to have it hanging over or whatever. You can just get your little stand, or you could just fucking hold it the whole fucking time if you wanted to, or whatever.
Or you
Mic
could probably-
stand,
yeah,
whatever.
probably-
It's for a musician.
Yeah.
It was me.
So
Chris,
when
and
you go
Todd.
to start your StreamYard, Ken, and you're using that mic, you'll just go to your settings, go to audio, and then switch it from your audio from your laptop to whatever the name is on that,
It'll
Mike.
be focused right. Yep.
and then it'll
And that-
automatically go right on. It'll automatically
thing-
come right on to your StreamYard.
Yep. And even thing like that's what Adam was saying. Like when he plugs it up, it just clicks right on. You don't have to download no program, none of that shit. It'll just
Nope.
go right to it.
I know they said this box was a good $100 box.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean, I
good box.
remember I had a
That's a good box.
soundboard. I had my entire musical thing for recording set up to go through StreamYard. So yeah, makes it a lot
And then
easier.
these other hookups, like these jacks back here, I could get a soundboard and hook a soundboard right up to this as well,
Are
right?
they in or out? I know the right
That
left.
says line outlets.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's outlets.
So it's
left and
going
right.
out.
Awesome.
Well, thank you.
Elias.
All right,
Thank you,
that's
Elias.
guaranteed a guitar one. All right, what's this over here? Because this
For your
is
headphones.
basically
For
the
your
Thank you,
guitar one,
Elias.
because it's
Yeah,
underneath the
that's
guitar.
in. That is
You have your headphones.
Headphone
You have your
out.
headphones.
Same
Yeah.
eighth and eighth
Your
inch
headphones.
jack.
So I can get headphones and hook into here and just be like rocking it.
Rock.
Yeah. If you play
Sounding a lot better and like, looking somewhat more professional, I guess.
You'll sound badass.
Guitar
You'll
Center.
You'll sound like a sex hotline if you want. Like, hey,
Guitar Center, Ken.
it's 1-800 hotline.
Well, I mean, or
Who
find
wants to wrestle tonight?
ooh, what are those? Are these Audio Technica? Nice.
Are you calling for a good time?
Oh my god.
Audio Technica is good. Sennheiser.
What kind of snakes do you have, gentlemen?
He's gonna be weird like that. Kurtwood, not too much on Canon technology yet.
I believe it's just a one-eyed snake.
We wasn't talking about the one-eyed one, Stan.
Oh, snap.
You give me like late night, cryptic fucking shit. Come on now.
You're fine. Kyle's laughing because he hears us laughing.
Yeah, our parents laughing in the living room.
Kyle.
The fucking count. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Some lobster.
Did you eat any fresh banana yet? Did you give him any fresh banana?
Oh, he's had a bunch of shit. She made him like kale,
Yeah, the bird?
bean, whole bunch.
Yeah,
a
I
bird?
made him a chop. So I put some beans.
Yeah, the bird.
Yep. So I did like kale, collards, beans. What else did I do? Sweet potato, a bunch of stuff for him, and he loves it actually.
Yeah, he tore it up today. I went in there today. His whole beak had this shit all over it like a mess.
He's a man.
It's like, this reminds me of baby food again. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yo, best thing I ever heard advice wise about birds is make them actively forage.
He's out there yelling up a storm right now.
Make them actively forage. Is that what you said?
Right, they have to work to get to their food,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it keeps their brain act because they're high functioning reptiles, if you will.
Yes.
So they have to. If he
You
realizes,
hear that, Ken? Reptile, Ken.
realize
Reptile.
that the food. Hold on, I gotta put myself back on.
No
The food
bird.
is right here. I'm gonna sit up here, food there, like that big ass freaking turkey vulture that sits over the deer pit. All he
Right.
has to do is go from his perch, deer pit,
Right.
no activity. Right? He's fat as hell. I don't know how he can flap enough to get up back to his perch. I think that's his life, right? Big old perch, deer pit, where the roadkill deer are. So you want your birds, anything that needs to not be a fat ass, to actively forage.
Well,
right?
I don't know how big the vultures are there in PA.
This thing
They're
is
pretty
huge.
big.
Okay.
They're pretty
Okay.
big.
But it's you want the thing to move around for its food, right? Otherwise, it's going to get fat and complacent, right?
Well,
Yes,
I
yeah,
know,
you
I know,
wanna get
like,
back to but also
you
like
get
you could
about a
fight-
pack of 10 vultures down here. They'll devour a whole hog in a day.
but you could
I've
also
been
get
by a hog on the side of the road to be dead. There'd be like 3 of them there, and you come back by later on after work, and it's nothing but a skeleton.
but see,
Right.
kid,
But,
I've already
but
like
this,
been
this
messing with them.
vulture knows where the food is, right? So
Right.
we want this bird to, do puzzles and that stuff. I mean, it's one of the times where I actually agree that enrichment, something like that, is key because it's a smart bird, right? Reptile. So you want it to like crack the nut.
Well, that's what you do,
find
like
its food, move around,
right.
be stimulated. Otherwise, you're gonna pick feathers and
Well, that's what we do. Like what me and my mom were taught when we go. We do a lot of flight training. So you could like flight train in the house to go back to the cage. Like so, if I'm in the kitchen and I want to go back to the cage, you just kind of sleep up in the air, it'll fly right back to the cage. Which I was doing it today with him. I had the peanut that he wanted because we don't do a lot of. You're not gonna give him a lot of peanut diet. You're gonna give him like she said, like the kale, the beans, and all that. The peanuts
right.
that you're gonna use to train with.
Too fatty.
Right, the peanuts is fatty, so you're gonna use that to train with, and they're gonna love it because it's so fatty. It's good, So today when I put out a peanut, I had him on the couch on my finger. He wanted that peanut so bad I wouldn't give it to him, so I walked over to the cage and just put it up on his little perch and kind of like just had to where it just kind of just like stayed there and didn't fall off. And I went back to the couch with him and I just kind of looked at him and said, "You want that peanut? Go get it," and slung him up. And when I slung him up, he went straight to that cage and went straight for the peanut. And I was like, "See, you're already picking up so quick." And like this bird's been cage kept for 2 years. Didn't even know how to stand on my finger. When I got him home, I had to teach him how to stand on my finger. Like it was hell. I was getting bit like no tomorrow. I had to break them. But I was raised with these birds. I was raised with African gray. I was raised with an Amazon, macaws, all that. So I knew the whole step and process. If I didn't, this is not a beginner bird for nobody. It will tear you up. It will fuck you up, and you'll hate your life.
Yeah, I mean that's something
You
annoys
ain't
me.
getting the bird.
No.
Well, I mean I've seen
Go to Quaker parakeet or something. Get you a green Quaker parakeet or something.
I don't want a parakeet. I'll end up feeding it to my ball python. I don't like them. I don't like birds.
I mean I
I don't mean to be mean, but it would piss me off, and I'd be like, all right. There's a consequence.
You conures and whatnot, and it's like really $1,000 for Petco is going to kill this bird.
Right.
It's in there.
That or they're gonna rip their feathers out and be just miserable their whole life and just kill themselves.
When they're pruning and not in the good way.
I can tell you, African Greys. I've seen some fucked up shit African Greys, and I try to tell everybody African Grey is the most attention. Like you best believe that's like your 5-year-old kid that's smarter than your 5-year-old kid that's gonna be with you 24/7.
I mean, Nathan's got one, Infinite Possible Pythons, and I was like, I didn't realize he had one there, and I was walking around his house, and it was talking, and I'm like, what the fuck's that? Oh, hi.
You got conversations with them, bro.
I mean, it probably could have, but he also has this like really weird breed of like dog that looks like he's got some unique mammalian animals. He's got a cat that looks like a dog, and a weird looking dog thing. I don't know.
I can tell you my first time getting
It's huge, right? I thought it was a dog when I saw it, and then there's this like
they're Savannahs, aren't they? Aren't they Savannah cats or something like that?
That cat
or a serval? Was it a serval?
No, it wasn't anything weird. It was just like a really large cat that I thought was a small dog. But he's got
Maine Coon.
What the hell's the damn dog's name?
Maine Coon cat.
Some sort of terrier, where he just looks funky.
Bull terrier.
It's like a hairy. I don't know. I gotta ask him. what the hell the dogs are, but they're the one kind of animal you can look at and be like, what the fuck's that?
Right.
And then
Have any of you ever come across?
A dog looks like that?
I can tell you, like this. I remember this shit even like from like middle school. My first time getting high as hell. I went to my buddy's. He put out a GB. I hit a fucking gravity bong. I get home and I remember this to day one. I walk in and my mom is fucking talking to these African grays. And I look over and she's having like conversation with these birds. I remember being so stoned, like, what the fuck is going on in my life right now? This lady's over here having a conversation with this bird right now. And Gabby was amazing.
Conversation with McCall on a cruise at one point, but
well, McCall's a mimicker, so that's actually not a conversation. Like a real, like an African gray, I could be like, look, yo, choose it. Like especially Gabby, my mom's like she got that like from an old lady that passed away. So this bird was already like 20 years old when my mom got it, so already had a hell of a vocabulary, knew a bunch of shit. So literally, you could be like, yo, pick out the red block, pick out the blue block. She would pick it out. She'd be like, Gabby, you want some food today? And Gabby would be like, no, thanks. I'm not hungry right now. And I'd be like, what the fuck? And this bird's like, oh, good, you know, like.
We found out.
Outside, like, and they mimic exact sound. So if like that fire alarm battery's going dead, it will sound just like that fire alarm battery going dead. Or like it would sound just like my mom. So the dogs all day would like, it'd be like, MC Bennett, you want to go outside? And the dogs would get up and go to the back door. I'm like, you fucking idiots. It's the bird. It's not my mom. But
Dawn,
it sounds just like my mom, you know?
Dawn, that's why I have Kyle, because we literally fell in love. I saw him like 5 times, and each time he just seemed like he remembered me more and more. And then one time we left him and I started like to tear up.
Aw.
I know. I was like, I just
you find that right animal.
Mortal Kyle. But you saved him. Kyle is saved.
yes.
Kyle now has a home.
Can I ask why Kyle? The name.
Oh, that was his name. And
it was his name. Okay.
Yeah, and because he knows it. I mean, every time you say Kyle, he'll like stop what he's doing and like looks at you like, yes. Oh yeah, now he wants this African gray that's up there. Tiki.
His name is Tiki.
Justin, have you witnessed any locks out of those pairings over there, young man?
No, sir. I have not. I haven't had the time to go in there and really look. They're actually still in there with them. So you better have some type of lock. So
pairings are assumed at this point, and then wait a month. You guys don't have an ultrasound, right?
No, sir.
No.
Yeah, so you put them in there for a few days after they feed. Wait a month.
That's what we
Yes, sir.
doing. But ultrasound's coming after Christmas, so we will have an ultrasound here right after Christmas.
Hey, Justin, Jesus is backstage. Sorry.
Oh, is he? He's decided to join us now, did he? Oh, I'm gonna leave your ass back there. I see you smiling. Smile. Yeah.
What's up, Jesus?
It's Jesus, the awesome God.
What up, folks?
What up?
Your head's more upright than last Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
That was
I know.
fun.
Not gonna lie, I did take a nap.
Happy holidays, Jesus. Happy holidays, Jesus.
Happy holidays, everybody. No, I was running around with my.
You got that 3D printer going?
It's in my room. It's in my other room.
Hey,
Yeah, come on, you better get my gift of printing.
So, while I'm here, does anybody know anybody like?
Kyle! Blow it up! It's Kyle.
This is
Blow him up! It's Kyle.
I'll put it in the
Hey,
chat.
Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Look at him showing off. Turning his head.
Oh, pretty boy.
Who's your pretty bird? He's a pretty bird.
You want a kiss?
Oh, Kyle. In my babe.
Aw.
Of course, we started.
That's cool, but I know. No. Nope.
I'm good. I want no birds, bro. I'm good.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. I'm good. I don't want no birds.
Jeez, man. All right, well, you stick with your pew-pews. You up there leaning in the corner in your chair. You better go get your Uramastic then.
I might one day. I just might.
Oh, damn. I thought Jesus went to sleep already on us. I see him kick back in the chair. I thought he passed out. That was to play some nighty-night music.
I was
I'm
running
gonna have to
around like
call
crazy.
narcoleptic if that happened.
Yeah. No.
Honestly, anybody here, because I fucked up for a friend, a daughter that needs a little extra castle looking thing, I will ship it out to them.
Hey, what?
Holidays.
It's a drawing table.
Yeah.
He posted it earlier. He's trying to donate a craft to anybody who's got a young child, a drawing table.
I mean,
Still in the box, magnetic.
Yeah,
it's gonna go to Toys for
would not
Tots somewhere
survive in this
tomorrow.
household.
But I'd rather ship it out to somebody I know I can see where an impact is.
Hell yeah,
Also-
both got to be that Jack.
My
Also-
nieces are too old for that.
If your friends have kids and you want to get them gifts, ask them what they already freaking have.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be Kenty Claus.
Well, you're gonna get the old reply of, "Well, what don't they have? They have anything and everything."
You know what?
They won't take
At that point, you
rodents
might as well get a
or
gift card,
snakes,
man.
so I'm screwed.
It's the point where
Gift
my
card is
daughter
always the
like,
best.
it's
Well,
the point where
damn.
my daughter where it's like, here's your gift card and have a nice day. Because if daddy buys it, you're gonna bitch at me over it. So
Right.
here you go.
All right, $100. Here's your college fund.
First time I buy it, she's gonna be like, "Daddy, why did you get? This is like too young for me. I'm too old for that." I'm like, "All right, well, fuck it. Like, why don't I even buy shit?"
Yeah, the worst thing I ever got was a thanks but no thanks.
That's kind of rough.
See, that's why I'm
Thanks,
so
no
glad my
thanks.
Zeus,
kids
you
are
got
so
any
young.
pairing going on?
Her dad, it was like, well, what the hell, man? You told me she was into this stuff, and it's like, I don't know. Should have asked her mom.
The one thing I'm grateful for, my kids are still playing with magnet shapes, dinosaur toys, farm animals, and cars. That they're both on the same boat, so I'm just like,
Oh,
know
you're
what?
easy.
I'm good, bro.
Bro, you go buy your pack of GI Joes and you set. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah, I know. Literally, that's all they play with.
They taking them apart, putting them back together.
My daughter just started playing with her plushie toys that have been sitting in her closet. So
Oh, I go through every year. I'm like, when Christmas time comes around, I just did it to her like a month ago. I walked in the room with a big old trash bag. I said, "Shit's going, and if you don't, you're gonna come home and it's gonna be gone."
my daughter took it all out of. I put it all out of her closet, and she shoved it all under her bed. So when she wants something, she crawls under her bed, grabs it, and plays with it, and she's done. I'm like, cool beans. You clean up your room a different way. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like,
That
as
was
long
my
as
trick.
you move,
Shove anything underneath the bed when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, mine wants to be a hoarder. Like, I'm like, you ain't touched this toy in like 9 months. I still want it. I'm like, what do you want it for? To look at? To
I
collect dust?
You ever
I
seen
might
those
have to
like
play with it
wheeled,
at one time.
those 3-drawer things that are on wheels at like Target and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
My son has 2 of them stacked together in the living room, and it's just filled with toys. And he brings one toy out, puts it away. Brings one toy out, puts it away. I'm like,
That's awesome.
he has a little toy corner, and they both play in it. So
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
can't get mad about it. They're both playing with the same
Yeah,
things.
for real.
Nah, if they're
Right.
playing it, mine.
And they're not fighting you on technology all the time. Then
No.
you're good.
Yeah.
My
you're
son has a tablet, but I take it away as soon as 8:30 rolls around. I take it away.
So one of
He
the
only
things
gets
I have
it.
to do here,
He only gets it from 6:30 to 8:30. So
I'll give them a snake, but it stays here.
see, I would give him a snake, but I don't trust his little strength, and I don't want him suffocating. The
Well,
snake.
that's why it stays here. Right?
Well,
Which
I mean,
you-
I have to like,
wherever
but you see, your son's been more around
I ain't
snakes
got no
than my
son.
kid. So
that I know of.
So
my
my
kid's
I
been
have
around.
friends kids
snakes,
that have,
but-
What's
he
your
have
does-
animals that they.
Jesus, what's your
It's
oldest?
like I ain't got any I know of.
What'd you say, Justin?
What's your oldest?
He's
How old
8.
is 8. Okay. Yeah, he's still
He's
got
been
a little
around.
arm.
He's been around guns. since
That's
he was
cool
born.
enough.
I mean, if he's been around guns,
Nothing
you
wrong
can
with
give him a
that.
fucking snake. You can give him a snake if he's been around guns. What
See,
are
the
you
thing
talking
is,
about?
fluffy things and scaly things really attract them. So
He gets that hyper. Yeah, I know what it is. My daughter
I
used to
get
do
like
it.
that too. I just know that I can't kill.
My daughter used to. I'm
everything.
like, you look like a crazy person, and she grabbed a cat. I'm like, what are
Oh
you
my God,
doing?
I
You
know.
trying to kill the cat right now?
my landlord like years ago came by one time to fix our front porch, and he's like, "Hey, is it okay if I have a little puppy with me? He brand new Roddy." I was like, "Yeah, sure, as long as you don't like give it to my son because he'll probably suffocate the damn thing." And he's like, he puts the Roddy between his legs. He starts working on the front porch, and then my son's like, "Ooh, puppy!" And he's like itching to grab at it. I'm like, "Hey, no, let puppy alone." Like, I don't want to pay for a puppy right now.
That's the well-behaved kids, Bosa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
What, hates me?
Those are some good.
That's nice.
Makes it much easier. Just
Oh yeah.
well, but then also too, you always just got to teach them, even when you're not giving them something, or
Right.
like you got to be grateful.
Yeah.
I don't care if I gave you a potato chip. You better
Yep.
thank.
Yep.
Right?
Come on, who else?
I mean,
Would you not
gotta
want
be grateful for
Rosa
everything.
or TK for your dad? I mean,
We
seems
distilled
like-
the
Right.
church, definitely like really,
Oh,
really
God.
like big church, like distilled in my daughter 100%. She'll sit there and do her prayers every night and everything. She's like definitely, I support that 100. So I just tried to distill that into her.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
And my mom does too. My mom's very like now she hit like after what menopause, she just like went church heavy. So like now you have my mom too right there. It's like, do this, Jalen, do this. So I'm like, hell yeah, come on. Whatever.
Nick, what
It's
up,
like I tell
Nick?
mom, I look at my mom, I'm like,
Actually,
you didn't do that shit
so-
with me. Like, what the fuck?
Right?
So David from DSC.
She must not like you.
his 9-year-old wants an Xanthic pied, right?
Yeah.
So she's got to work with the 11-year-old to make it be profitable, and the 19-year-old, well, she's always gonna want money anyway. So
Yeah. That's great.
that's my logic.
Yeah,
Rob,
nowadays is grocery shopping. That's expensive.
oh, dude, it
Crazy.
sucks.
Bro, used to be 200, is now 400 now,
Look,
Right.
Rob,
Hey,
Rob oldest
get
made
yourself
it.
some rice and beans and spices. Learn how to cook them.
I'm used to not hitting that buy one, get one free meat rack and shit,
Yo,
Got
find
to
find them
try.
nice labels, right? Them yellow labels. Find yourself meals that last forever. Bigger cuts. If you get like
You actually, you know what I found out?
on chicken wings, cut them down.
Meals that last forever. MREs.
God,
MREs,
don't even
yep.
mention MREs. Just having nightmares.
I mean,
You
I know
gotta have
you-
some survival
you-
kit now.
sure.
Come on.
There's some good MREs now. There's some good
You
ones.
sneeze,
There's
you
some
shit
nasty
yourself.
ones.
I
There's
mean, I
some
think
good
the
ones.
cornbread one was decent that I got.
I think about the only one that I was happy about in MRE one was the one that came with the M&Ms and the hot sauce bottles. That was about it.
It's like whatever. It's M&M's. It's cornbread. Whatever hot sauce. It's flavor, right?
What
Yep.
is it? Astronaut ice cream cake sandwich? Ice cream sandwich?
Okay, like I'm eating one of these little baggies of
Ice
French
cream
toast that my daughter devastated the other day. I left it on the counter. Somehow she opened the whole wrapper, ate all of it.
Y'all seen that?
We are eating.
You see like the astronaut dried out ice cream sandwiches and shit? They're like the
It's
astronaut
awful.
ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, those are terrible.
They're terrible. How do you do that to ice cream? I just don't get it.
I'll eat the fuck
Your
out of them.
saliva makes it seem like it's ice cream. I don't know.
Bye, Elias. Good night. Kyle,
Night, buddy.
Thanks for stopping out, Elias.
Safe
Okay,
trip,
so there
Elias.
is one thing that
Safe
is
trip.
worse than all these things we're all talking about. It is government
Thanks for the shout out, Elias. Appreciate you.
canned beef.
What'd you
Oh,
say?
canned meat? No, I
No,
can't
no,
do canned
canned
meat.
beef. Canned beef.
I'll fuck with
It-
spam all day. I'm
It's
spam.
not
Oh,
spam.
shit,
It's
I was spam.
my dog turns her
Spam and
nose
some
up at
eggs,
it.
bro. Let's go.
It's government canned beef.
I can't do it. Even pork or the beef. I can't do either of them.
Or
Come on,
government
Vienna
canned
sausages.
beef.
You don't like no Vienna sausages? Come on. on a
What?
Yeah,
cracker.
but that's different than the canned meat he's talking about. They're canned.
What are you talking about?
It says
Potted?
beef,
What are you
and
talking
it
about?
says
Potted
pork
meat?
on it in black.
Yeah.
It has a
potted meat.
picture of a
Yeah.
cow or a picture of a pig, and that it's just no, it's not good stuff.
Hey, when I lived the like little poor life, I used to go down the street to like this little Lutheran place, and they give us canned chicken, and I'd fucking make
Yeah,
rice and
that's
beans and mix the
right.
Well,
canned
canned
chicken in
chicken's
there.
slightly
and
better,
shit.
but this canned beef stuff is awful.
He said fried spam or nothing.
Hell yeah!
I can get down with some fried spam sandwiches, but
I mean,
Come
I
on.
can do spam.
Have you
I can do
I think I might have a can up here even.
the what
So-
you call
Yeah,
it? The spam,
Exactly.
the spam,
Nah, I'll eat some
rice
canned
and
meat.
egg
That's a hard no on all
wrapped
meat.
in a
I mean,
seaweed.
we'll take the pasta, the mac and cheese, all that stuff. We actually had vendors that would like make their that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
This is what
Always
he's
a brand
talking
you have
about.
no clue what the fuck it is. Canned beef with juices. Feed that to your dog because
This is only for emergency purposes. If we have like, can't get out to the grocery stores or something for months, we'll survive. But otherwise,
I won't show my collection, but
you
I just
also
have a couple cans of this hanging around. We have some freeze dry food and shit and stuff and canned goods, but
Well, no,
this is just stuff sitting around.
some of this stuff.
There you go.
that's
like,
good shit, bro.
That's
That's
what
some
I'm
good shit
talking
right
about.
there.
it's
I
not
like that
bad,
shit.
right? You had some
Alex over there
cream
shaking her head like,
cheese,
hell no, it's
blue
not.
sauce,
Nah.
batter, boom,
good.
it's awesome.
chicken breast.
More
I have
rocking
3
up with
cans of
rice
that
and
canned
beans.
beef up there.
Yikes.
We could have a gourmet meal in the apocalypse.
I mean, we would have cooking menus on how to cook the government shit food that people
Let's
had.
just say I have about a 3-year supply down in my basement.
Bosa wants you to say pico de gallo.
Me?
Me?
No,
Pico de
Justin.
Pico de gallo? I call
You
it
don't
Pico
want
de
me
gallo.
to-
He
It's not
almost
Pico
got it
de
down.
gallo. It's Pico
He
de gallo.
almost got
Look,
it.
he thinks he's
Pico de
so
gallo,
cool.
come on.
Like, it's pico de
Look,
gallo.
this is the best right here, guys. This right here is
That's
the
cat
best.
food. Come on now.
That's cat.
This is the best.
I cannot with this dude.
Yo,
right
let
now.
us know the price
Listen,
point.
some rice and beans and some Friskies.
High in protein.
Better not
No.
have people thinking that you
No.
over here doing nothing with cat food besides giving it
Okay,
to
Justin grew up in Jackass. He's got to do it.
this guy over here.
I dare you take a bite of that.
Fuck no.
Because we all seen that movie. We all know what's going to happen. It's going to be like it hits his mouth and whatever he ate tonight is going to come out. I grew up eating sardines in a deer stand.
Oh man, sardines are just
He's some weird shit.
666. What's going on over there, Bubba?
Them, you ain't catching no deer. Open that can of sardines
yeah.
in a deer stand.
You're gonna air out the whole forest with that can of
Bro,
sardines.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I'm out.
That's
Well,
like
I mean,
they
we're
bomb
gone.
bombs going
if
off
your
over there.
bear season overlaps, then you might work out.
Yeah, a bear might come after that.
That deer piss you sprayed yourself with didn't even cover the smell of them nasty ass sardines.
I had a buddy that used to like fucking dip the entire time we were in the tent. I'm like, they smell the mint, right?
I don't
Whatever.
mind the sardines and hot sauce. They're all right.
I mean,
How
I'll
do you
eat
can
them,
beef? Well, it's
like my
actually
buddy would like have coffee and like whatever else in the fucking blind, and it's like,
there's an
No,
actual
no.
way of you can can your own beef. My teacher does it. She taught me how to can beef.
Can your
jars.
own beef.
Yep.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
can, but like
Yeah.
That would actually be in a jar.
Yeah.
Be in a
Not-
jar.
Well,
Okay.
like hamburger can.
I know what
mason jar.
canning is. I know what a canning jar is. I might be a little slow, but I know stuff.
I would
My
eat
teacher
that
taught me.
with stuff that's gonna give me.
See, Bosa knows. Bosa eats
Cat
that
food
shit
is
with-
healthy. Yeah, all right.
Bosa knows.
I
Dude,
dare
talking about
anyone to
fat
come
cat.
on and take one bite of cat food.
Hell
Talking
no.
about fat cats. One time I was driving for Amazon and I was in the middle of Milwaukee, and I literally saw some lady
I bet.
grilling a cat
What?
Oh, late.
on the back
me
of a
laughing?
bed frame. No lie, bro. I did an emergency stop.
Was she Asian of origin? All right. Well, that explains a little.
I looked at that lady and I'm like, that's a motherfucking cat. she has on a bed frame. She's grilling. Like what? I'm like, let me get out of here before she decides to do something with me. Like, let me skedaddle real quick, bro.
Well, Asians eat dog and cat. Like there's like a Vietnamese. I think dog is like one of the staple diets. Like in
I don't know,
Vietnam.
man. All I know,
One of them
I
over
was
there.
out, bro. I was out.
Cover your ears.
And,
I'm talking
I,
to my
would-
dog.
I actually can say this. There's like a health advisory in Philadelphia because the high Asian
Hey,
population is
Mitzi.
fishing
I'm Mitzi.
out of the skook and eating it.
Mitzi.
Comes down to rice and beans and cat food. I'm dead. Well, that's why you have a
Hey,
gun.
Mitzi.
Fishing rod.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll eat some rice and beans. I'll make some rice and beans. Tastes damn good, but you keep that cat food.
Capital, you better
Rice
make
and
it up
beans
here to
getting through,
Wisconsin,
though.
bro.
I ain't eating no cat food.
Y'all,
I'll
I
eat the
don't
canned
know,
beef
so
before I
I'm
eat
not
cat food.
eating nothing.
I
Nada.
I know what the canned beef tastes like, and it's fucking god awful. Pardon my language, but there's no way to
Cat, I
die.
talk way worse than that. I mean, you ain't got to say pardon me for saying god awful.
Yeah, but there's people that are listening to this. That think that's what.
Bro,
Right.
it's fucking killing me tonight. Like,
I'm sorry. Like, what was racist? What did I say?
The whole
You're-
thing with
It's the
cat.
Amish. It's the Amish.
look, it always goes back to
Whatever.
that. When,
It's the Amish.
when all
I
else
didn't
fails.
mean to offend anyone if I did. I wasn't trying to be racist.
No, but that
I'm still waiting on that fucking Amish interview. I want one.
I
damn it.
told you they won't do it.
They will.
I
You
tried.
haven't-
into the fire.
You haven't tried hard enough. That's bullshit.
I'm gonna have to go up there and
You-
just like not tell them I'm recording, have my camera like facing
don't
them,
know.
sticking out of my pocket or something. Like have a pocket T-shirt on with it recording.
Hey, Apple has those new glasses coming out where you can walk in and just be
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that.
record this shit, and like you just be like, yo. So
I think Apple's behind. I think Ray-Ban already made some.
yeah, Ray-Ban,
Yeah, Ray-Ban has them too.
good. It's not as like Apple actually. Like a lot of these eye doctors are getting kind of upset and shit because Apple's
Yeah.
glasses will correct your vision for you.
Fuck Apple.
Yeah.
So
Did I
I
say
heard
that?
that.
I love
I'll be on
Apple.
that boat.
I'm Apple
don't.
100.
You freaking
But I fucking hate it.
But yes, it will correct your vision for you.
Android
etc.,
for life.
etc.
But
Okay.
I mean, it's that way up here, and anywhere I've ever went. Like when you go to a Chinese restaurant and order pepper steak, and you eat that, tell me if you ever ate steak in any form that is that same consistency.
So actually, they use cornstarch and various other things to make their meat more tender.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when have you ever had beef that tender?
When they add cornstarch and the other things to make it more
Yeah.
tender. But
I don't know.
that is not to be mistaken with the fact that most of your mom and pop Chinese restaurants are notorious for being on the top of the list that's in your newspaper for various food citations.
That's where your cats go. The stray
Well,
cats.
I have to be
found you at the
completely
pepper
honest
steak.
with you. I used to work at a Chinese restaurant when I was 15. Same Chinese restaurant, still open.
Yeah, they're always
They're
still open.
voted like the best Chinese restaurant in the county in like the last, I don't know, 30 years.
Because we don't
Like,
care.
they win it every year.
$5.
And
They
no,
do
their
have-
food is outstanding.
Stan, do they have real fried rice or they have the yellow rice? Because I have like one
Real
place in
fried
town-
rice. I used to, so
Yeah.
they used to have me stay at night and eat dinner with them at the end of the night. And they would make like certain fish and some of the
Yeah.
stuff we'd look at it and be like, I don't know. But then
You eat it.
you try it and you'd be like, damn, this shit is banging.
Yep.
Look,
Now there's one place in town that actually is like the only place in Jacksonville that does still real fried rice. I've been there since I was a kid almost.
I like me
It's
some
a
General
hole in the
Tso's
wall.
chicken
I mean,
too.
if you saw the place, you'd be like, oh hell no, there's something fucked up with that.
Is
place.
that Ying's Takeyati? Is that Ying's Takeyati?
never going to Ying.
Ah,
Not
Ying.
helpful.
Hey,
What
if
is that?
it hasn't given you food poisoning yet,
You
it's a
passed
good
it,
place.
Stan. Definitely come to my house. You passed it.
I'm not sure,
Just
but
don't read
Rob
that
said
stuff.
General Tso's chicken is good. I'll tell you, if I have any fellow vegetarian / vegans in here, General Tso's tofu,
Tofu,
if
yeah.
you can find it,
Why won't
yeah,
you?
it's good.
I mean, I can make whatever you want to be fire because I use hot chilies all the time.
There's
I
a place
don't
up here that makes
know.
General Tso's shrimp. And oh my God. Oh, it's like little slice of heaven right in your mouth every bite.
Oh my God.
I'm the curry
Let me
chicken.
long time.
I want curry
Oh, it
chicken.
took me a long time.
So
I'm-
you
$5.
go to the places that scare you, right? That's where I look to dine, right? Like that barbecue truck looks like I might get murdered. Probably has
Yeah.
barbecue wherever I'm at. That Mexican, Jamaican, whatever place, like in a townhome. Probably has
I
the best
never liked the
shit
beef
ever,
and broccoli. That's
Yeah.
never a good combo for me.
right?
I'm the curry chicken. I
See?
want the curry
Yeah,
chicken.
I'm telling you. Some of the beef you get in a Chinese restaurant, I don't know if cornstarch will make it that different.
The only
It
thing I
does.
order from
Always say,
any
"Mommy,
place,
don't ask questions."
any Chinese
Don't
place
ask questions.
I go to is Beijing beef.
It's
Also,
chewy like
that is it.
octopus.
And some squid.
That's scary.
Oh hell no! I'm never trying squid again, bro.
No, it's good,
Nope.
but it's got to be frozen, like frozen hard and thawed and cooked.
Yeah,
Don't
Fuck
eat
yeah,
any
Bill,
fish
that sounds
ever
delicious.
fresh.
Yeah, that sounds delicious as fuck,
Yeah,
Bill.
that
Yeah,
Is it,
right?
was it
Mhm.
fried?
I don't know
How
if
was
I'd
it
fry
cooked?
dog
So chewy, though.
after
Raise it
being,
right
Chewy.
raised around them. I don't know if I can eat it.
So did you have it raw? Dude,
Bill
or
went
did
all
you
the way
have
in.
it-
He said, fuck it. Bill went all the way in. Because I'm
So-
going for it
I
all. Let me
dog.
try everything.
Yeah.
Justin, you out catching fluke or something like that? Freeze it quick and then thaw it and then do ceviche, whatever. You got to kill parasites, otherwise you're gonna
Over
get
here.
fucking
Dude, we
dog
do
food.
ceviche right there on the boat. We catch it fresh and do it right there on the boat.
Ceviche
We do
with like
ceviche all the time.
tuna
Is the
and
shit,
some
bro.
fish that
Most
were
Yeah.
certainly do
Like,
have
we'll do
trust
it with tuna,
issues
we'll do it
with
with
Chinese
tuna.
restaurants.
Redfish, we'll go out there and catch some redfish. I mean, we do it with a bunch of different things, species, bro.
Bosa, do not.
yeah, I mean, it's like cooking duck, right? Like duck is the only like poultry bird thing you cook under. 'Cause
Do what?
Like if you cook duck, you cook it to like a steak temperature rather than poultry 165.
Right. I mean, fish is different. I mean, a lot of fish you can eat raw, so you can pull right out of the ocean and not have to worry about anything.
Some
But also, like I'm a
raw
fisherman, but get this, I'm a fisherman. I've caught redfish and trout and cut them open and pulled out fucking thumb worms. So
yeah,
in the
right.
day, like,
That's why you deep freeze them.
you have to know where you're getting your fish.
and do it.
You have to know where you're getting your fish from. I'm not eating a raw fish unless it's out at sea. I'm not coming to inland and catching a bass or anything like that and eating it raw or catfish. Like I'm cooking it. I mean, it's just
Right, but there's
knowledge right there.
certain fish that are prone to that
right.
stuff.
Certain afflictions.
Correct.
Jesus said, I can't even say that without being somewhat.
Jesus, some Nicaraguan.
Nicaraguan.
No, I can say what that is. I didn't want to say.
But you worked in a Chinese place. Did you do a bunch of curry chicken, bro? Because like that's my favorite thing out of any Chinese restaurant is curry chicken.
Curry chicken wasn't big, bro.
It wasn't
I
big.
got, what's it,
Like-
Berber?
I
got
like
Ethiopian spice here. That
Like
I gotta
eating
get some
duck.
of. Definitely
Yeah,
don't
I
eat
like
catfish.
Peking
raw. Good
duck.
shit, Nick.
What's
Duck.
the peeking around?
Duck is good. You just got to remember to keep the duck off the bottom of the pan because it's greasy.
It's greasy.
Just like
right.
rabbit. Rabbit's the same way. You got to keep it off the bottom of the pan because it's greasy.
Mm.
Same thing with possum.
Best thing in
Possum's
a
the same
crock
way.
pot,
Possum's
stew it,
really
stew it.
greasy. Possum's really greasy.
Squirrel, stew it.
Bear is delicious.
So I love.
Squirrel stew is good.
I want bear.
Do what?
Look at them.
Dove meat's good too. You can get about
Dove.
20, 30
Yeah,
dove. That's some good shit.
Artichoke meat is really good.
So have y'all eaten coon? Have y'all eaten coon, possum?
No, we
Like-
ain't eating no raccoon.
I love how Alexandra is just chiming in with like, "Here's my vegan alternative."
Oh, that's my Virginia in me. Like when I go to Virginia, bro, my granddad, I'd be having me eating crazy shit. He's like, "You want this fox squirrel?" I'm like, "What the fuck is fox squirrel?" He's like, "These big ass red squirrels we catch out here." I'm like, "All right, cool, let's eat it." You know?
Falafel. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you got, I know Alex has, but any of you guys ever try some falafel?
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
I like it.
I mean, I've tried it. It's not bad.
I've
It's
never
weird.
had a chickpea I
Good with
didn't
fresh
like,
raw.
baby.
Ooh.
Well, you get the red and white sauce on there with some yellow rice and some beans on the side.
Stop.
Ooh, got yourself a
I'm gonna
great
grill that
meal.
bait. That's bait.
I
man.
wouldn't want to be
It's
rude.
not
I'd try it in that circumstance.
Alex is getting hungry. She getting hungry over
Wow,
there.
I like this conversation.
Okay, Nick, I've had groundhog, raccoon, and possum. Come on now.
Hey, possum is actually really greasy. It's really greasy. It's really greasy. So
I heard
is
somebody
Coon,
just
but,
like burp
but,
vomit. So
but Coon was actually pretty good. Bro, both of them were good. It depends on how it's cooked. Don't hate on it now. It depends on where you got it from too.
You
better
guys
eat
ever
that shit
remember
in the
seeing this
country, not in the city.
TV channel where people were like cooking food like roadkill food?
oh
No, not
Yeah,
roadkill.
it was crazy, bro.
No, not roadkill.
Just remember, be like Ted Nugent. If you're gonna kill it, you better eat it.
Eat it.
And get
Don't be killing it for no sport. If you're gonna
Hell
kill
no.
it, you better be eating it.
Y'all remember that video I posted on the group chat with that big old buck?
I don't know about that bullshit. Come on now.
Yeah, that was I believe I'm pretty sure they're considered a mule deer.
All I know is I would have wrecked my truck with that.
See,
bro.
666 knows you could pressure cook the possum, but see, we do like a roast in the oven, bro. Like if you do a long, slow, like roast in the oven, like that possum actually that meat falls right the fuck off. But it's greasy as fuck.
I mean, I know how to cook all this
You
stuff.
have to have that greasy, dark meat chicken taste in your life that you really like, because that's what.
But is it like lobster or crab or something like that? Like
fuck no,
people
lobster.
love-
crab is
no,
great.
people love that stuff, but they don't. They love the butter that they drench on it.
Right. Well, I love
You actually
lobster
like the taste
without
of
butter.
it. Like
You just seen us
Gobi.
eat lobster
Out
with
the
no
whack.
butter. You just seen
you
us
just
eat
cook
lobster
in the
with
fire.
no butter. But you gotta know that
So
natural
they
taste.
farm dogs over there, like we farm cattle. That's just weird.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I don't know.
And they
but
sell
I
them. They have, like,
think
that big-
I'm pretty sure Peter's tried a couple times to go over there and stop like
Yeah.
a bunch
They
of
have
those
the
farms.
big,
They have success a couple times, but not much.
Well, now,
Don't they have like the
Dan,
1 year
you
like
probably
big
have
dog
a
event where they
Peterburger
sell a
over
bunch?
there.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, they have like 1 year like
Yes.
they sell a bunch
Yes.
of fucking dog and shit.
It's fucking horrible.
There's
They're
also a lot
fucking
of
savages.
other countries that eat dogs.
I probably eat
Not
it.
just Asian countries.
Alexandra, do you know what trees eat? Us.
You know what? I'm fine with it being the circle of life, just like it is with the animals. And my snake, you know what I mean? Like my snakes, the rats. I understand that process. Circle of life. Tree, eat me, I eat you. Circle of life.
How are you
Good.
eating a tree? That's pretty.
I heard
We don't eat the
recently.
trees, we just breathe out what they eat of us.
Get into that can't. I've heard recently like that if you're buried on your own property, you don't have to pay property taxes. You don't have to do all this.
Booty. That was booty.
Is it booty?
Yeah, it's booty.
Is it booty?
It's booty.
Because that's what I was hearing. I was like, if you're buried on your own property, I was like, well, shit, then y'all can put me in the backyard.
Yeah, right.
No, it was proven false. It was read out of context by that one person that put it.
I know. I
Okay.
actually want to be blasted into space or like left out for the animals.
No, I want a Viking
Can I die?
burial, man. Put my ass on a boat, flaming
Really?
arrow, set me on fire.
I'm putting
bro.
this one up too because I feel
I'm
like
going out
I'm
with my
owed
boat.
that apology. No, I'm
What
just kidding.
do I tell you every time? I'm going out on my boat.
He does. He's like, I'm gonna just go out on my boat. I'm like, okay, so you know when your day is coming, and you're just gonna sail off into the sunset.
I'm going on a badass fishing trip. I'm going on a badass fishing trip on my
I
boat.
mean, if I honestly know when I'm gonna die,
We're
I
going
would be-
fishing. When we going fishing?
You know what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
go fishing.
I'm going on a badass fishing trip. Me and Sam gonna smoke that last blunt together. We ride it out.
Look, I'll be waving from the
Careful.
shoreline.
I mean, I've also said if I have a,
You and
if I have
Kyle.
a dementia, I want to have a hunting accident.
Rah, rah, rah.
Bye, jackass.
Kyle and Cole.
Bye, jackass.
Oh God, don't say that too loud because he's gonna end up.
Mm.
Or if anything, cremate me, put me in some shells, and just fire them off. I'll take that, too.
That's funny.
I'll take
Now
that.
I'm going to catch
Load
me
you
a
up in
big
a
ass
couple
fish.
shells.
I'm going to like deep blue sea type shit. I'm gonna go catch a big ass fish. And I ain't coming back.
No,
Shit, you fuck around and catch some of those tunas, they'll pull your ass over the boat. You try to hold on to that fishing pole.
I probably ain't catching the fish. I'm probably gonna be the fish's bait. So
Well, like I just said, you catch a big ass tuna, you get pulled right off the boat.
At the end of the day,
There was just the other day an announcement of some lady that caught a big tuna by herself. I don't know off of which.
I am down. That fish is huge, and the fight I hear is epic.
sturgeon is actually that's some beast right there.
Cali.
Yeah, right. Them things get like 200 years old.
Richie, is that where you're out of Cali? Richie's out of Cali?
It'll take you forever to drag in. I don't know what.
Sturgeon pools up in New York. There's like 240 pound sturgeon up there.
Yep.
Sturgeon pool.
Yep.
What is your best fish that you want to catch? Like, I don't know. For me, it's like not hand line, but like, line in a bluefin. That'd be fun, or sailfish, something like that. I've caught most of the lake stuff, muskie, pike.
Yeah, I've caught all that.
Damn, dog, ease up.
So I'm
not much of a fisherman.
Kingfish, cotton grouper, redfish, mangrove snapper,
Oko.
Roll them over, son. Free kicks, mom.
I mean, we call flounder like little doormats. The halibut is the whole door.
Yeah, right.
They go out and catch them. Anything I can eat. Yeah, cod, cobia, whatever.
I think it'd be cool to hand reel in a huge halibut, like the size of a Volkswagen bus.
I hate to say it, but like a cobia is like my nemesis. Like I have not yet, and like I've had so many people go out and catch them, even on my boat, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like it is like the
catch a giant grouper.
I've caught
some
giant
grouper. That'd be fun too.
Me and my
giant grouper is like the size of Justin's boat.
Like 80 pounds, right?
Yeah, we used to go out like because they get in holes. So when you drop, you'll drop like a big rig down. You'll literally like once you feel them hit, you fucking take off. You hit full throttle and pull them out of the hole because they'll go back into the hole. And if they're like close to like coral or a boat or a structure, they'll snap your line on that structure. So you literally want to drag them out before they can even go.
I've seen
you're pulling up miniature school buses. You're pulling up miniature school buses.
A grouper on a little crowd on a kayak. It's like I want to do that.
Capital City, come on.
Yeah, my best fish that I love to go out and catch the most is like the best eating is sheephead. Yeah, I love sheephead. Like she'll tell you all day, I go out all day. Like that's some great ass.
Is that like ocean trout?
Come on now, Richie.
I wouldn't say ocean trout. It's more like it is kind of, but like ocean. I mean, you have ocean and regular trout, which we have fresh saltwater trout here. That's
you want the ones that go back and forth. They taste better.
It's great eating. Great eating.
Like you go down to Florida, your fish and chips are like the best fish. Like, I've had grouper fish and chips. You name it, mahi fish and chip, whatever. It's awesome.
Boy, mahi. Ooh,
right on the river. So like we're at my boat dry docked at. It's like not even 5 minutes down the road. So we could literally drive down there, get on our boat, and we just go down the river and like literally not even 5 minutes down the river, we're on the intercoastal. So it's all fresh salt water. It's brackish water where I'm at already. So get on the intercoastal. I can go out in there and all that.
For
like alligator,
Daytona, we should hook up with Patrick and go fishing.
Yep.
It's kind of creepy.
That's what I said. You guys coming to Daytona? Even Patrick would not grow some balls. What is it, North Florida?
Yeah,
Cold-blooded now. So
and
he's got.
Then he can cook everything.
And he's a chef.
So Kent and Crap, you guys riding to Daytona together?
I'm flying down.
I'll pitch in for gas.
Oh, you want to drive down? I was gonna fly down.
I'll drive.
Book the flight now; it'll be super cheap.
Yeah,
yep,
right.
You book the flight now; it'll be super cheap.
When is it? When is
Probably
Daytona?
get it for like 100, 120 bucks round trip. August 17th, 18th, 19th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really? 120 bucks round trip?
Yeah.
Probably about that. If you book it now, yeah, probably.
Yeah. So
listen, I'm getting an Airbnb and a few others to go down, but I'll make sure all of our group has a room. So come on, we're gonna do it big this year. We're gonna go out this year.
Yeah, I said
next year. We're still in 2023.
Oh, next year. So say next year we're gonna go big, right, Stan? We're gonna do it out next year.
2020, fool.
I said I was going to go to a show in 2024, and I figured better than me being cold at Tinley, I'd go to Daytona. So,
Yeah.
and if the flights are like cheap now, yeah.
I'd rather go to Tinley closer.
What happens?
Was
to the-
Sunday, Sunday.
That's worrisome. That's concerning.
What have you done at a rest stop, Rob?
And that would be on the assumption that we were both driving down. But if you want to drive down, yeah, pick me up.
Rob left on the thing. Rob was here. Phone number.
Yeah, you all with the rack back.
He left his own
That's how
phone
we do
number
it.
for call for a good time.
Listen, I'm stopping back here on my way back at this time and this date. So you better call for that good time.
You got my rack.
I need gas money.
Yeah, I need gas money.
Fucking Daytona.
Fly down, you haul
Lie
back.
down, you haul back with a rack.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's only because Rob wants a rack.
That's the thing.
well, the only problem is so were you guys in PA? He's in PA too.
Yeah.
So you haul from here to PA one way plus your gas. You're probably looking at about
Easier to ship it.
$1,800 to $2,200, and I ain't even bullshitting you.
No
Well,
way.
I no lie, bro. Driving U-Haul? Oh yeah, bro. They're stupid expensive.
Well,
It's like,
I
what,
mean, there are
$99 a
ways
day,
to
I
get
thought.
around that price.
No. See, Justin, that's $29 a day local in town by your house.
Okay, man. Hold
Not
on.
driving
I'm
it
about to
state
do
to
this.
state,
I'm about
my
to do
guy.
that.
That's where they get you.
I'd say
It's more expensive if you're coming south than if you're going north.
there are ways to
So
make
if you're
it work.
going north, it's cheaper. If you're coming south, it's more expensive.
More expensive.
Trust me when I tell you. Trust me.
I believe you. Stan, you do all the shipping stuff, so I trust you on that. So
I don't know why it's more expensive to go south than it is to go north, but it is. They say they can't get the U-Hauls and the trailers back to the south or back to the north because everybody's
up the
coming
north.
south.
Yeah.
So what they have to do is, like, we work on a lot of Penske trucks. So what they do is they fly guys to different states
To pick up the
and
Penske.
bring
Drive
those
trucks
trucks, bring the trucks back to the states where they belong.
Man, I live
That's
by
all them guys do.
a Penske place, and like I had to pick up a truck from them. And I fell through the floor in the back. So some of them suck.
yeah.
You
So,
didn't get no money? You didn't get no money?
I mean, we didn't have to pay for the truck. I got a new one. I was
You didn't have to pay for the truck. I'm talking about something for falling through the floor.
no, I got like 2 more trucks out of the deal. Yeah,
that's not
some
too
of that
bad.
stuff was so shitty. I could go
Yeah,
there,
they're trying.
pick my truck up that I was supposed to get, drop my truck, leave my truck there, drive it over, get dropped off, pick up my truck. Some of these were so ass. Like they weren't even the big ones, right? They're the ones you didn't need a CDL for, right? So was that?
Yeah. Regular box truck.
Yeah. The biggest one you can drive without CDL. Some of these were so
It's a
shit.
26.
Oh my god.
If you drive down with the U-Haul, it's like $360 for that trailer.
For the little tiny U-Haul, it's probably not bad. The big ass truck.
No, I just
Yeah,
looked it
because
up.
no one in the south wants to go to the north. That's the problem. They can't get the trucks back.
I just looked it up. Stan was
Or they
right.
can't drive them.
Like a two-step.
I got some.
They hit snow.
40-minute baked potatoes on the grill.
Yeah.
Stan was right. It's like $2,000 for a rental.
Yeah,
Even
man.
on the smallest
Trust me.
trip. Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, whenever I need something bigger than my truck, I go to Home Depot and get it for half a day.
Right? It's the cheapest place to rent a truck if you're doing local.
Well,
So
if you're doing local,
And I
U-Haul
can
isn't
beat
too
the shit
bad.
out of it then.
So local, if you get U-Haul pickup, it's $20 for the day, and then I think it's 69 cents or 79 cents a mile.
Yeah, but you pay per mile.
Well, no, you have to pay the $20 a day plus the mileage.
I
I think
actually use
doesn't
Yeah,
Home Depot do the same
Every
thing?
machinery that I need to tow, I go to Home Depot, rent the truck and the equipment because I can beat the piss out of the truck.
I
I
actually
drove a
use,
truck
Probably
from
be
here to
cheaper,
Allentown and
Home
back
Depot
one
would
time.
maybe be cheaper, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Home Depot would maybe be cheaper.
I actually
Yeah, it
used
is.
a U-Haul
And you can
truck
beat the piss out of it if it's for work.
for 3 days as my daily while my truck was in the repair shop because it was cheaper than buying a
So
getting
Dan,
a
what
rental.
about that? Like I can go to Home Depot and just rent a forklift and have a forklift delivery brought to my house.
How close is the Home Depot?
Say what?
Very close. Like it's probably
4 minutes, 5
Say
minutes.
that again.
a little bit longer than that. I would say
So,
probably like a
So
couple-
forklift delivery. What if I went and just rented a forklift real quick from Home Depot for like what, 50, 60 bucks? And brought it to my
so we're gonna
house.
pick up the forklift,
Oh no!
drop it off
Hold
outside.
on. First
the
of
parking
all,
lot of Home
if you
Depot.
go to Home Depot, they're going to charge you for a trailer and they're going to charge you for the forklift. You got the truck to tow it. That trailer and forklift, bro, is going to cost you. It ain't going to cost you no $60. That forklift at Home Depot is probably going to cost you for a couple hours that you need it for like $150, $200. I'm telling you.
I did all day with a Bobcat for $150. All day with a
Yeah.
Bobcat.
Then you better call them back.
Right?
And you do
What do
a
you
bid
want the
memo.
forklift for? To get what? What for? What? The rack?
Some pallets of fucking cocoa.
Well, you use the
I
Bobcat with the forks
told you I
on.
could get it delivered right at the shop.
That too. I keep forgetting about that.
Anything you
I
put
told
forks
you. Right at the shop, I take the forklift out, I take the pallet out, boom, boom, boom.
What the hell you
Sign the
got?
bill, send the driver on his way.
Well, I got
Go
all the
kick rocks.
paperwork and information over to them.
And if worse comes to worse and you can't make it there today, it gets delivered, I put it inside the shop so it's inside and it's in and where it's nice and safe and locked up.
Hell no, I'm gonna make you fill up that fucking Impala up and come on, ride out.
Oh, so you want me to give my car to Palaca Lean? You want me to give my car to Palaca Lean?
We'll go get it some stout ass tires. We'll be all right.
So just so you guys know, this guy wants me to put 196 blocks of cocoa in my car.
No. We're trying to do double
How much
that.
is the
So
weight?
it's gonna be like 196 plus 196 is.
You know what?
388.
A broken axle in a car.
392.
Yeah, broken axle.
292.
392
196
or 292. 392.
392.
That's
how
close.
many
That's a
pounds, man?
388.
You know how much it is a block. So how many pounds a block?
It's 11 pounds.
And say what, 10, 11 pounds?
11 is 4,312 pounds.
Yeah, ain't no.
Oh yeah, no problem.
2 tons.
Yeah,
Aside from
I'm
like
gonna get right. I'm gonna
70
get right up. I'm gonna get right on that.
Up on it.
this is like my truck handles in the bed.
I figure it should probably take me a good 6-8 trips, maybe. I should get it all there.
Well, you rent the truck from Home Depot, have it plopped in the back, and you're good.
All right. How
Wasn't
about
that-
this?
Get
How about this? I asked the driver that's leaving my shop, going to the port in Jacksonville, and follow him. Justin meets us at the port. We throw it in the back of his pickup, and we call it a day.
No, I got a box trailer. I told you I'll bring with a box trailer and my truck, and we'll load it the fuck up. And come on.
Oh, well, I just told you I could put it on a trailer and get it to the port up in Jacksonville.
Well, come on.
Yeah, what
I
up?
got ways, bro.
We need
Anybody
the
want
majority,
something from the border? Anybody want anything from Billy in Canada? I'll make a trip there and bring it all back and do deliveries on the way back.
well, I
You
was
gotta have
talking.
CITES permits. I just did a CITES plant permit. You have to have a plant permit.
Well, that's CITES permit if you're shipping it on a plane. We're putting it in a car and driving it back.
Whatever across.
I don't think it was CITES. It was like some type of plant permit. That he made me fill out.
It's cited.
Yeah,
Kathy and I have
it
talked
is.
about this numerous times.
You know,
Easy
people
boasting.
using cocoa chip as mulch.
You gotta do a little plant permit, but it was like pretty sweet, bro. Like I'm excited.
Well, it's same thing. Like they're afraid of because it's a cocoa. They're afraid of it having some kind of invasive insect in it. You know what I mean?
Well, you see the new stuff.
Because they were doing it for a while. You used to go to like different campgrounds, and they were doing it for a while. You couldn't bring your own firewood.
Yep.
Because of that beetle that was going around for a while.
That's Japanese beetle.
It was a beetle, wasn't it? It was actually a beetle, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Or ash borer, anything. Yeah. So there's a new thing from USARK. They sent some Chinese whatever. It's Lacey Act amendments packed into something new.
Right? That's what I say, Bosa. It sounds a little illegal, Stan.
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway,
what
check
does?
out your emails for USARK.
He says, "What does?" You can't just bring up.
What,
My bad, Craft. My bad, Craft. Go ahead.
No, so there's some legislation in the House where it's like something about China, but it invokes Lacey Act stuff, right? So our reptile stuff, but like I get where they're coming from. I didn't see who introduced it into the act, but yeah, a lot of our invasive species have come from, agriculture, other things, right? Like we brought in these plants, we brought in these animals, and we brought this in, not our reptiles. So I get where it might be introduced, but it's still kind of bogus. But anyway, check your emails. Stay alert on that. I don't know if it was, Senator Rubio. He's usually the culprit.
It was him.
That introduces all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a few emails from him because I emailed him about it.
Anyway,
So I have
Never
to,
emailed me back.
He
What's
can
that?
email nobody back. Would you?
Well, I got emailed back, but it's obviously it's not him. It's not him. It's just his whatever you want to call it. His aides, his interns, whatever you want to call it.
A lot of it's automated.
Thank you for the concerns. Yeah.
So there is somebody, and I know this because I deal with various politician staffs. There's somebody on the staff that you can get into and annoy the fuck out of. You find that person and badger the hell out of them, you can get a one-on-one. Or at least get your message through, aside from that, generic response. I deal with Senator Casey, former Senator Toomey, and House Rep Wild. I've gotten everything at the time of the original Lacey Act stuff that was going through to them, had personal conversations with them.
Hell yeah.
Now we have John Fetterman replaced Toomey. I've not developed a relationship with him, but I think he'd be all right because, he seems like a cool guy. But yeah, you got to find your way in, right? You're going to get that. I send my fax, I send my email, and you're going to get that response. Dig deeper. I believe wholeheartedly that 98% of us all in this community keep reptiles and like these things, and we're not contributing to the false narrative.
Correct. And I don't know about that. There, Nick, talking about baby iguanas mainly came here on produce ships.
Well, I was gonna say,
Nick, that could be true. I mean,
my mom works for a shipping company, and she says that it's crazy, and they have like shipping containers to and from like Puerto Rico mainly and the Dominican Republic, and they she's like they find some crazy ass shit on there. And it'll be like, they're supposed to be delivering mattresses, let's say, like a bunch of, and then they find like monkeys and shit.
Yep.
Or like, just like random shit, kittens. Like it happens.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, which is why they're so like strict on,
But with the iguanas, they also iguanas could actually swim miles and miles and miles and keep themselves afloat. And like all the storms and all that shit over in other countries, you think they weren't brought over to the south of Florida because of that? You're completely wrong. I'm a big iguana person. I'm actually really
I like them too. But Justin, there are like 3 counties that are tropical in the entire, like tropical in the United States, right? That's where these animals thrive. And yeah, there were breeding facilities down in 1992, Hurricane Andrew, whatever. Like, there's places where these animals thrive. And we'd be remiss if we didn't believe that if any of them got out, they wouldn't.
Bro,
And
listen, you know, China, it rained fish, bro. You know, it rained fish. Do you think a storm ain't gonna pick up?
Whatever. I think.
Well, that was from a hurricane, Justin.
My exact point. You think they gonna pick up some fucking iguanas and they gonna land on?
All right. So, anyways, yeah. So back to what was Bose saying now? Come on. What did he say?
Sounds
you
a
can't
little
drive
illegal.
to Canada and pick up mulch.
What about
I mean, I was gonna just have you and me and go fishing with Jaffe in the St. Lawrence,
That'd be
exchange bait, but whatever.
I'm down to go fishing.
Something sounds illegal. What's illegal?
You can't go pick
I
up
think you were
cocoa
alluding
in
to what I
Canada
just said.
and bring it back.
I wasn't talking about cocoa. I was talking about reptiles, my guy.
Oh well, that sounds a little
yeah,
legal too.
fishing, right? Cocaine.
There's nothing wrong with going over there and buying some reptiles and bringing them home, is there?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, as long as they're legal here,
I guess
obviously.
it's got to just be your pet, right? As long as it's like my pet.
Right. Once I come over here into the States, you know, I can distribute my pets along the way to my fellow friends.
Tell that to Florida, man.
That
I mean, seriously.
I didn't say I was coming back to Florida with them.
No. I mean, why can't we go down to Florida and just capture all these wild invasives? Whatnot.
Well, I know I did hear at one time that they are trying to work with. I'm pretty sure. Now, don't hold me to this. I'm pretty sure they're trying to work with that WC to loosen the law on iguanas, so people can start capturing them and selling them, and selling them out of state. You won't be able to sell them in state, but you'll be able to sell them out of state. What's that?
That's my concern. Excuse me. What really there is invasive outside of the Everglades?
Nothing that I know of. I'm pretty sure just about everything that's in this country is invasive, ain't it?
Yeah, cat.
Unless it was a turtle.
Yeah, I mean, is it much ado about nothing? I don't live in Florida.
See what Bosa said, right?
What did he say?
I was here.
He said 92. I was here for Andrew. I can confirm everything escaped. We had zebras running all over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was at Disney and there was now monkeys just living there.
Yeah, actually, we have monkeys all the way up here because of all that shit. We have them at St. Johns County. If you go to St. Johns County, Fruit Cove, bro, at nighttime you'll hear the monkeys in the trees all along the river.
And actually, that would make sense given when I went to Disney shortly thereafter. Young child.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I used to trip out over that shit and going to.
But yeah, I mean, is it all invasive or just are they doing a land grab?
Well, I know. Well, at least one good thing is they definitely put a 100% season halt on any euthanasia of any animals of any sort at the moment.
Yeah, that's great.
Unless it's a total threat. You know what I mean?
But what's a total threat, right?
I would assume a total threat would be. All right, let's just say you had, I don't know, what's one of the bigger snakes they let you have here in Florida? Let's just say you have a decent sized red-tailed boa. And for whatever reason,
threat, right? I'll get hurt, Sam. But I'll be fine.
You'll get hurt?
I will die. Right? We have 4 venomous snakes in the entire fucking country. I'd be more concerned about the alligators. And now the
well, yeah. I mean, 95% of the waters here in Florida have a gator in it.
Yep. But here's
I mean, shit, you think you could just go into a lake down here and go swimming?
Hell no.
You at your own risk. You at your own risk.
Poodle around. It's gonna get chomped. No, but what I have seen that is really cool is that because of the Burmese python invasiveness, the American saltwater crocodile has come back.
Yeah, but the invasiveness that they're trying to blame on the community never came from the community.
Right.
No, but it's the Everglades. Like, are they really coming up through the sewers like Zach Ketchum says? No.
Listen,
No.
like in Joni Creek, where I grew up at, it was like
Definitely
like a little
not.
area. Listen, it was a rural area, so like they built these houses around ponds. So they built all these houses around ponds. They have all these little
I know that.
metal fences, and they let their dogs out. And like when I was a kid, these gators back there were like, like 4 foot, 5 foot at the most. Now these gators are huge. And 2 years
Right.
ago,
That's
these
right.
guys, these neighborhood people that like where I grew up at were letting their dogs out and join the creek in their house, in the backyard, go to work and come back. Their dog's missing. But they finally found out that these gators were jumping the gates, grabbing their dog and jumping back over and going right back into the pond behind their house.
Yeah. I mean,
So they had to go in Jordan Creek and go in there with mass people and get all these gators that been there for years in these ponds that just been growing up there for years. That been taking out dogs like on
Yeah.
regular. And you don't
Well,
understand, like, you put your dog in the back fence in the yard and you have a pond back there behind that fence and there's a gator in it. It can go over that fence and get your dog and go right
I've seen a gator on, I'm pretty sure it was YouTube. I've seen a gator go through one of those square tube fencings, the aluminum fence, push his head right through it and just squeeze his body through there like it was nothing.
That's what Jordan Creek's full of, bro. Racetrack Road, you know what I'm talking about, Stan. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I mean, I appreciate what both has said about cats. They are wildly invasive.
100%.
Outside of the household, right? Killing birds, rodent populations, whatever. But just the sheer power of crocodilians that still exist, right? They been here since dinosaurs.
All right.
Survived apocalypses. And
they'll be here forever.
You're gonna walk your little toy poodle right by a lake in Florida, or Alabama, or Louisiana.
You're an idiot.
And that thing's gonna survive. You're fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, little Peanut ain't going by no water.
No,
I mean, we've seen alligators a million times on the jet ski. We almost rolled over, and there was one just
Now don't get wrong,
mouth open in the sun, right there, like right there.
Like my grandfather had a marina, like growing up as a kid, like in Palaca, actually, Crisco Marina, Corky Bells, saying, you know what I'm talking about. He had a marina. So like we used to let the Rottweilers out on the boat ramp and throw sticks out there, and the gators would come out the woodwork and be sitting down a distance just watching our dogs go out and catch a stick off the boat ramp, And I used to tell my uncle all the time, like, look, you see all them, like he'd be like, look, them gators, if they come close, I'll just go out and jump in the water to run. 9 times out of 10 they are scared of you. But mating season or some shit like that, you hear them out there croaking.
Babies,
You stay the fuck away from the water, But besides that, if you hop in the water next to one or some shit, they're gonna be scared, especially an alligator. Now, a crocodile will test the fuck out of you. That's the one thing I will never want to be caught in the water with is a crocodile, because a crocodile will actually see who's strongest. It doesn't care if it went against a fucking tiger, a wildebeest in the water. That croc is gonna see who of us is stronger, let's do this, That's what a croc's going to do. An alligator is not going to do that at all. An alligator is 9 times out of 10 be scared of fuck.
In Pennsylvania, we got 2 venomous snakes. They're not terrible. No big crocodilians unless some asshole lets them loose and they survive, from spring to fall. And can harm us. But big thing's bear, right? If you hunt up here, there's a chance you may die early because you're gonna come upon a bear. But all that stuff's scary, man.
Right.
And we got some pygmy rattlers down there. They're nice.
My grandfather's neighbors got married and came and decided to go swim in the canal during mating season of alligator season. Well, just say they didn't come back up. And the neighbors and like family members are coming weeks later, just figuring out where they were. Well, their bodies are floating in the fucking canal behind my grandfather's house because they decided to go swimming during mating season of alligator season. Well, you just don't do that. Like, I'm serious. When you hear them out there croaking, baby gators around, you don't go get in the fucking water. Like, it's stupid.
But y'all seen that guy?
You know what I'm talking about, Stan? You're in Florida. You've heard that croaking.
Yeah. I know what it is too. I've had.
We was out on the lake for a while, man, right out on Dead Lake, and I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. You go out there at night and turn on the flashlight, and any place where there's a spot of water, eyes everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I used to go out there in the morning sometimes, and it's like they'd be headed back because it was like the lake was big, and then there was like one channel that would cut in off the lake by the boat ramp, and it was like first thing in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock. It was like a trail of them just coming back up that channel just to come back to the wood line and get away from the lake for the day. Because they knew like all the boats and the jet skis are out there all day long, jotting around on the lake, you know?
Yep.
So they just kind of go back into the little inland there, inlet, and chill out in the wood line back there. And then as soon as it gets quiet, they're right back out again. And I've seen shit, probably all the 10, 12 footer out there, no problem.
Does anyone watch Dave Kaufman's new video?
You walk out on that dock at night, man, and those gators are scary because you walk out there and all of a sudden they'll splash with their tails, man. You got no light or nothing, you know. You're like, what the hell is that? Oh my god, you know, because you're not prepared for it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they can.
What was you saying, Ken? I'm sorry.
Has anyone seen the Dave Kaufman's new video that he put out?
I have not.
No.
They caught this newer gene of retic, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to pull it up and see.
Oh shit!
Newer
Hold on, let me blow you up.
newer-
Blow them up, Justin.
I'm about to. Hold on, let me blow you up.
Newer gene or newer morph?
It's a newer morph in retic.
Ken, you forgot to take off your Asian ads over there.
Yeah, your porno ads over there. You gotta take
I
those
don't know
off.
what that is.
He's like, I don't know what. He's like, I don't know what that is. Well, it looks like you're on some buy-in website.
I don't know what that stuff is.
That's actually sweet. That's sweet. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a retic?
They found this thing, in the wood, like in the wild. They caught it wild caught, and it's the female, and he's working it into his breeding projects. If you watch the video, you'll see it. But
You sure that ain't
that's pretty cool.
It almost looks like a cow retic, no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And also, he's rocking a Clint's shirt.
Yeah, that's wicked.
I don't know. It looks something
But
familiar.
it's like a goldish bronze, and it's like the outline of the pattern of a retic.
It almost looks exanthic, black and white.
It's a gold and a bronze color. I just thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know.
So are we doing the dress thing where we can't tell what the hell the colors are?
Right? I'm colorblind. I'm just kidding. I'm not colorblind.
I'm
But
not.
yeah, like it says the coolest reptile shot in Malaysia. It's the newest Dave Kaufman video. But that snake's amazing.
I don't know. He also
James
played-
from Wolfman Pies and Clowns told me about it. And when he was over in the Philippines, he just got back. He took a trip to
Nice.
Malaysia, and he's actually seen this snake.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Ken, how far are you from Williamsport?
About an hour.
All right, you want to go there and play with the Komodo? Whatever Clyde Peeling has?
Fun. That sounds fun.
I mean, if you're going there, I'll meet you there. But
I don't know. I got to get my way in there to actually get in.
yeah, but if you're going to Williamsport, I mean, I just ain't going to go up there just to go up there. But if someone's going to go up there, I'll go. I'll meet them.
I mean, I'm going to go up there if I can actually get in. Like, nice tour.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, when you go up,
not the stuff
Let me
that can
know.
kill me with Venom, but yeah, I'd like to like chill with that Komodo, right? Or some of the bigger monitors. I don't know.
I'd try to hold it if you could.
You can hold a 300 some odd pound.
Well, I didn't know it was fully grown. I ain't trying
They
to hold
got
that
a-
damn thing.
They got a Komodo at Gatorland, right in St.
Yeah.
Augustine.
They're huge, man.
Do you imagine trying to pick one of them things up?
The one that they have in Gatorland is probably tip to tail, I'd say 8-9 foot, and
Damn.
probably 60 pounds, 70 pounds, give or take.
Hey, is Jesus asleep again?
Nah, I'm awake, bro.
No, Oh, you
How
guys.
about end it, guys? Anyways,
Not done.
you guys want to end it?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He said he's just
Whatever,
stretching.
Justin.
It's up to you guys. You guys tell me when. I'm down to end it. I'm just chilling in for
We're at 2 hours, but up to you.
I could go to sleep. I mean, just saying.
Well,
I did just pull my
everybody in the
OD.
audience, we're out of here for the night. RWO. I did the Come On show, so that's what we call it tonight. The Come On
For
show.
live.
Come on.
Full
Come
live.
on.
So,
Justin
For
was
live.
Come on. You
I
already
don't
know.
know.
So we're going to end it with the Come On. Y'all have
Everybody
a good
was
Come
quick.
on.
I
night
didn't get to
and
answer
a good
Stan's
motherfucking
question.
Christmas. So come on.
Don't forget to support that U.S. art.
February
Hey, Stan,
10th.
Remember
we go
today.
how did it go
Support
with
it.
the,
this guy's GoFundMe for his wife.
What'd you say?
how did it go with Tiff at the hospital?
So far, so good. We're just waiting for some results to come back. Today was our last treatment, so let's fingers across and wait for these CT and MRI scans to get back and
All right. We're
see
all
what
crying
happens
over
from
here.
there.
Send some good vibes down that way.
You already
Appreciate
know.
every single one of you. Every
Justin,
one of you.
You gotta hit the button, right?
You already know.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, I haven't hit it yet. I'm letting everybody do a thing. And you already know, was it February 10th?
February 10th.
7 p.m.
On Let Me Know Reptiles
That
channel.
guy's channel.
Kent's channel right here. This guy right here. We're gonna have it on his channel. So y'all better get your snakes in. Donate. Let's get them in there. Come on, guys. Don't be lazy with it. Come on, get them in there. Donate. Y'all have a good
Come
night.
on.
Quick question.
Peace out.
For,
Come
Hold
on.
on. Say you just got a question.
for that, are you guys just gonna need the weight and what the snake is, pictures, whatnot, or are we?
Yep. Picture and weight of the
Any
snake.
pertinent information.
Okay.
Yep. Hit up Kraft. He'll tell you everything you fucking need. Come on. And anybody
Yep.
in the audience, anybody watch a replay, if y'all want to donate anything to Stan's donation, y'all definitely hit up Kraft or hit up LMK Reptiles Kent. Either way, they'll take care of you and tell you what you need to do. At the end of the day,
Right
y'all
on.
have a good night. I'm gonna end it with a big old come on.
Come on.